Let's see. I think I'm live on the internet. Let's go. Good morning. It's just me right now, so how y'all doing? Hello to all my VOD viewers. My vaudeville viewers. Anyway, welcome to this. I'm, first of all, so cozy right now. I'm wearing this jacket that I got on clearance. And it's just the softest thing I've ever worn. And I'm so happy right now. But good morning. It is very early in the morning. It's not. It's 10 a.m. But it feels early because I stayed up late last night, which is very unlike me. I'm a in bed by 8:39 kind of gal, and I was up past midnight. I lost my streak on Duolingo because I was going to do it after we finished playing D&D, but then it was midnight, and so I lost my streak. I had to use a streak freeze, and I'm mad. And I'm mad about it. We got the notif. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, hello. So, yeah, I'm mad that I lost my Duolingo streak yesterday. I mean, it was a streak of one day, so it's not like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, but I just picked up Duolingo for the first time in literally a year, because I was at Korean barbecue and I wanted to prove that I could speak High Valerian, so I wanted to open Duolingo and look at the vocab so I could get a little refresher, so I could speak High Valerian, and then it made me do all these things where I had to commit to doing a streak, and I had to take a refresher course on French. And so I spent like 5 minutes doing on Duolingo just to simply look up vocab words for High Valerian. Wasn't worth it. But now, the owl is now bullying me, and I'm mad. He's disappointed. Anyway, welcome to this. Today, the title is true. I shall be playing the worst rated. My streak is 877 days. Girl, are you fluent? What the hell? Oh, you're doing Spanish, right? Work. Because you just flex that your streak is that long, you can only speak in Spanish in the chat for the rest of the day. Prove you can speak Spanish. Nerd. No, that's actually kind of baller. But it does make me feel good that when I took that refresher course for French, I just realized I can't speak Spanish, so I actually don't speak Spanish in the chat because I don't know how to speak it. But apparently I know more French than I thought because I took that refresher course and I aced it super fast. Thank you very much. Anyway, so today I shall be playing the worst rated dating sims on Steam. So I went through user reviews and had to scroll down to the bottom because there's no sort lowest to highest, which was very annoying. And I picked some of the worst ones that weren't just porn. So I'm excited. Get excited. Sorry again if you can see my ring light, my glasses. I want to see. I like to be able to see. But before we begin, frog time. So, our last frog was I am smart, which, very true. I hope you guys were feeling smart this week. I felt very smart playing Little Misfortune last week. Ooh, let me just bump my mic real quick. So, the frog of this week is... Oh God. I will let go of self-limiting beliefs. I will let go of self-limiting beliefs. Y'all hear that? Homework. Also, my God, is this a beautiful frog. My God. Oh. I will let go of self-limiting beliefs. And my self-limiting belief is that I am unable to find love. And I'm about to disprove that by finding love in these dating sims. Let me put them in there. Oh, I also got my ex-roommate Vi got me this. It's a little light mushroom. Okay. Now we can begin. Now we can play. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work. So I'm gonna move my camera over here. Hello. What should we play first? Okay, so I have 9. I had 10, but then I opened one up when I was like, make sure everything formatted, and it was completely a different language, even though it said it was in English. So, slay. So let us figure it out. Let's see. Which one should we play first? You should make a wheel and spin it. Ooh, how do I do that? Okay, we're gonna do that live on stream. Okay. Make a wheel website. We do it. Fuck it, we do it live. Okay. Let me. I'm a professional streamer. Look at this. Okay. Let's see. So this is the tier list, because we'll be after we are playing this. We shall be. Okay, cat's got the zoomies. After we play the games, we shall be putting them in a tier list, and here is the ranking of the tier list. I have So Bad I Want to Play It Forever. I found love. I found friendship. I found coworkers. And jail to everyone involved. This I found coworkers just means it's boring and I hate it. Okay, let's see. Spinny wheel generator. Let's go. Wheel of names. Let's go. Okay. Oh my god. I love these pre-generated names. So, the games we can be playing are Puzzle. Oh, you guys are gonna realize how bad I am at typing. Hold on, this is gonna be embarrassing. Puzzle wishes. There's my incubi harem. There's okay, let's see. I have a list of them. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Anyway, where are you? But for non-joke reasons this time, where have you been? Hello. Okay, here we go. So yeah, my incubi harem. Wolf. Okay, what is this one? Dangerous Fellows. Dangerous Fellows. Then we have King of Spies. Tag yourself. I was Charles. King of Spies. Sweet House Love. Oh, wait, no, stop. I didn't mean it. Stop. Don't spin. We're not playing Dangerous Fellows. This is a false spin. Oh, I love this. This is very fun. Okay. Sweet House Love. My first date. RPG. No! I keep accidentally hitting control enter because god damn you. Because I've been writing in Google Sheets a lot and you have to hit control enter to hit enter in a cell. So I've just been conditioned to do that. Piece of Evil. And then there's Love and Order. Baller title. And then this one, Furries and Scalies. Scalies and bears. Oh my! So get excited about that one. Alright, these are the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the 9 games we shall be playing. So get excited. So, today, our first game of the day should be. Drumroll. I'm just hoping I find love. King of Spies! Let's go! Alright, y'all ready to be a king of some spies? Boots. Okay. Let's play some King of Spies. I'm like kind of nervous. I hope I find love. Sam, you should. I love that my boyfriend's in the chat. King of Spies. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Hold on. Hold place. I'm gonna make it so it's. That's a crazy loading image. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna make it like this. Ready? Boom. Boom. Live on stream, we do this. We win. Look at that. Bam. All right. King of Spies. Are you ready? Ooh, okay. This visual novel was written by Annie Cho, renowned author and LGBTQ activist. Let's go! This story is a bit darker than my other ones. I want to show the challenges lesbians face in the world of politics. Oh, shit. If, like me, you feel like lesbians are a voice that need to be heard, you should tell your friends about this game. I mean, you heard her. That scared me. Oh my god. Life as a private detective isn't easy. Oh my god, it's so loud for me. I can't even hear myself. Hold, please. Boots. Didn't realize this would be art. Good say, life as a private detective isn't easy. You spend most of your time staking out seedy motels, waiting to catch a photo of a cheating spouse. Not very glamorous, is it? Sadly, it's not very easy to get high-paid work as a military veteran, so this is what life is now. Damn, this is hard-hitting stuff. That was until I worked on a case that would change my life forever. My story starts in Texas Stadium in Dallas, where the team's president has set up a meeting with me. Oh, we're in Texas. Let's get southern. My name is Kelly Bond. I'm a private detective, and this is my story. My name's Kelly. Okay. October 2019. Ooh, pre-COVID. Oh, a period piece. Georgia Walker's office. Texas Stadium. Dallas, Texas. Oh, hello. My God. Hey, girl. Miss Walker. Yes. That's not going to be her voice. Hi, I'm Kelly Bond. You called my office yesterday asking for a meeting. Newman and Bond private investigators, right? That's right, ma'am. Outstanding. This pink-haired cowgirl. This is the future liberals want, and it's true. Come on in and grab a seat, Slick. Whoa, we just met. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You sit down and take out a pen and pad. Georgia looks back at you, intrigued. Oh, okay. Everything okay, ma'am? Everything is just fine. I'm just a little surprised, that's all. Why so? I hope you don't take this the wrong way, Slick, but you don't look like what one imagines a private detective looks like. This is giving a very, like, arcane cat and vi of, like, come on, Cupcake. Like, immediately giving me a nickname, like, stop. Her name's not Kat. What is her name? Oh, Caitlin. Yeah, Kat. I'm right. Kate. Anyway, I got in my head about it. Is that so? You expect me to look like Dick Tracy or Sherlock Holmes? It's not that. Of course I didn't expect you to look like a man. I'm just surprised at how pretty you are. Ah! We just met. This is a professional meeting. I need you to dial it down. You look more like someone who should be down in the field cheering my team on rather than someone investigating for a living. Oh, I look like a cheerleader. Is she like a rodeo princess or something? She's a rodeo clown. No offense. None taken. Anyway, where are my manners? Can I offer you a drink, Slick? Ooh, Tennessee whiskey? Oh, my face is in the way. Hold on. I'm over here now. Tennessee whiskey or water? Tennessee whiskey. I wouldn't say no to a fine Tennessee whiskey if you have any on you. Oh, I realize I'm on the job. Whoops. A woman of culture. Okay, we win these. Okay. I lack you've all the moral already. Yes! I spotted your collection from across the room. Okay, what do we think the collection is? Oh, it's probably of whiskey. Good eyes. I was so excited that it's going to be like a Beanie Baby collection or like K-pop photo cards, but I forgot we are talking about whiskey currently, so it's probably a whiskey collection. I can see that. Georgia walks to her cabinet and pours out a healthy dose from one of her most expensive bottles into 2 glasses. I'm being wined and dined. Also, I tried Screwball for the first time yesterday, that peanut butter whiskey. Not really for me. I'll tell you one thing, not for me. Okay, be nice about it. No, it was wild and not in a great way. She hands you one with a smile on her face. Okay. Now that is the sound of a true hardened detective. Drinking at midday. Okay, maybe let's not enable this behavior. Well, don't mind me. I like to get a bit toasty at midday sometimes too. Alright. especially if the commissioner is riding my ass for some reason or another. Is she also a detective? Or, like, is she a cop? You from Dallas, Slick? Yes, ma'am. Born and bred. Don't say bread like that. Very good. I'll need someone I can trust on this job. A good Texan. Yee, and I cannot stress enough, ha. Ha. This is great. A good Texan. I mean, because I'm half Texan, technically. You know, on my father's side. So, this is a game perfectly for me. And I know a lot of you city slickers don't understand. This is pure Texan. A good Texan. You support the Dallas Sheriffs? No. No. My whole family does. Good. Ooh. Not enjoy this propaganda. It's gonna affect your score. I'm so sorry. King of Spies. King of Spies, it is gonna affect your score. Heck, I could barely believe it when my partner told me that you rang us asking for a private investigator. So this is a cop? This is a professional? Like, is this a professional meeting? If I'm being honest, man, we're hardly the premier private investigators of Dallas. So to have a big name client like yourself, who is this? Who are you? Well, it sure changed things for us. Since we're all being so open, I should also tell you why I hired y'all. Yeah, let's get to the point of this fucking meeting. There aren't a whole lot of female private investigators in Dallas, and I need a woman on this job. The sheriff is in town. The sheriff is in town. It's a woman's job, okay? Oh, you specifically need a woman on this job? That's right, Slick. Intriguing. I suppose this is a part of the meeting where you tell me about what you need me to work on. Okay, can I... The music in the background is so annoying. Can I? No. I thought maybe I could toggle off the music because it's really starting to annoy me. Here, let's save it. And then I'm gonna go to the menu and toggle off the music because I'm really starting to get annoyed. Oh my god, who is this? Who is this? There's no settings. Damn, I'm just fucked. Alright, Slay. Of course. Oh wait, no, config. We win these. We win these. We win these. Okay, of course. You'll have to forgive my tendency to gab on. Gab on! Makes for too many meetings going in overtime. I'll get to the point. Claude Patterson, the incumbent congressman for Arizona's 9th district, is stepping down due to his advanced age. Get called old on Maine. He's like nearly 80 or something. My cousin Tobias from the Arizona half of the Walker clan is running for that seat. Is he a good guy? Running up against him is a feisty lawyer named Daniela Martinez. I need you to infiltrate her campaign and see what kind of dirt you can get on her. Also, I can get a lot of dirt on her. Ew. Pretty simple, right? I take that your cousin Tobias is the Republican... No! No! Ew! Oh, they're having me cosplay as a Republican from Texas! No! Fuck this game. I take it your cousin Tobias is a Republican candidate and Miss Martinez is the Democratic one? Of course! Fuck! No! And I thought this pink-haired lesbian would be on my team. Fuck. Yay, I'll be damned if I ever give you one fee to help a Democrat get elected. This is crazy. I hope the character arc is that I fall in love with Daniela Martinez and I become a Democrat. Or I just become not whatever the fuck this is. Would you know how the split Democrats and Republicans is in that district? I believe it's about 50-50, sure. Not that it matters, though. You're there to get dirt on Martinez, help Toby become congressman. This is so fucked up. Just like a Republican. Well, this campaign will hear the numbers. You hear? Yes, ma'am. And you insisted on hiring a woman because Danielle is a women's and gay rights activist. Why are we trying to get dirt on her? She seems fucking sick. She ain't exactly gonna trust an old white man rocking into her campaign quarters, as that's the vast majority of Dallas private detectives are. Why don't you hire a private detective that's not from Dallas? Heck, you should probably hire someone from Arizona, no? Straight shooter. Yeehaw. I like it. Most people would just take the job and walk. Not you. You ask questions. I like that. It is my job, so thank you. Hey, I'm born and bred Dallasite. Is that what they're called? Sure. And stop saying bread. Stop saying bread like that. It's creepy and gross and weird, and it evokes a weird image. You can bet your ass I'm a straight shooter. Yeah, you're seeming really straight. We seem really straight. And that is the precise reason why I refuse to hire any detectives that ain't from Dallas. You just can't trust anyone outside of Texas. I understand. Also, let's not forget that Miss Martinez is a lawyer. She already knows most of it. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. She's from Arizona. You political, Kelly? Okay. Kelly? Because I'm Kelly, right? Yeah. Kelly, be fucking for real. Please. Please, God. I don't want to be stuck in the body of a Republican. You voted last election. So this is 2019. What election? I'm afraid not, ma'am. Oh, worse. I didn't even vote at all? Why ever not? I was in active duty in 2016. Was on a tour duty. Oh, fuck. And I'm from the military. We found love in a hopeless place, and what place is more hopeless than the military? Okay, I was so involved in my missions I wasn't able to read up on the political situation back home. I was too busy shooting civilians. Didn't feel right to vote without understanding the candidates properly. I mean, fair, but also like, girl, it's your civic duty to vote. You're a vet? Which branch? Dogs and cats. I'm not good with reptiles. Air Force. I worked in comms and intelligence. Oh, okay. Ooh, we got some real Top Gun action. More like just top action. I see why you became a detective after you resigned. Seems a good fit after your time serving our nation. Man, that's what rank, slick. Staff sergeant. Hot damn, a Texan and an Air Force vet. On top of that, you worked in intelligence. Now I definitely hired the right person for the job. Let's see what I can come up with first, ma'am. I'm sure you'll find something good. Georgia reaches beneath her desk and pulls out a gun. No, she pulls out an envelope. Here's your plane ticket down to Phoenix. I've booked you in an old friend's casino resort. Ooh, let's gamble. Mark Green, good man, good Republican. Okay. I've arranged for one of his staff to act as your support. You're to look for one called Lucy Stoneman. Thank you, ma'am. You'll also find $10,000 in unmarked and non-consecutive bills. Okay, that's crazy. That's there in case you need to grease any palms to make life easier for yourself. I should just take the money and run. Ma'am, I don't think this is... No, I insist. We can't afford any of this to come back to my cousin Tobias. Get this right for me. I'll make sure you get season for sheriff games for the rest of the season, slick. Jesus. You grab the envelope and stand up to walk away. Right before you step out the door, Georgia calls your attention. Kelly, you know that Arizona's a swing state, right? I do. Getting this right is going to go a long way towards making sure that we keep the White House and... Oh! This is crazy. Towards making sure that we keep the White House and stand a chance of getting Congress back. I don't like Georgia anymore. What you're doing down there is mighty important, you hear? Yes, ma'am. In King of Spies, you're playing a political spy infiltrating a candidate's campaign to get intel on them. Therefore, lies, deceit, and gaining people's trust are all essential skills to moving your mission forward. Be wary of what you say to people in your relationships with them so they don't suspect what you're really up to. Enjoy! Thank you, I will. Started my mission. License to thrill. Okay, baller. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, Phoenix, Arizona. As you step out of the terminal, you see a dainty blonde woman with a sign with your name on it. Okay, let's get her. Enjoy! You approach her. Oh my goodness, hello. Kelly Bond. Yes. Lucy Stoneman. That's me. Welcome to Phoenix. Thanks for coming to pick me up. No problem at all, ma'am. How was your flight? Why is she a flight attendant? Oh, also, I'm covering her face. She is pretty, but let me just... It's not my face. I'm just gonna be zipping back and forth. Wait, put your camera top middle. Like this. This feels so wrong for some reason. So if they're on either side, this feels so like my brain feels itchy seeing myself just like in the middle, not attached to a corner. But fuck it, we ball. It's a 3-hour flight. I ain't gonna complain. Ah, you flew direct? Cause I'm fucking rich. Normally I take the cheaper connection in Houston, but since Miss Walker paid, I got direct flight. Lovely. A flight from Arizona to Texas is 3 hours? Bullshit. Bullshit. From Dallas to Arizona. No, because I've flown from California to Texas to like Houston. And that shit was like 3 hours. Well, I guess Arizona is not that far from California. I don't know. I'm just calling bullshit. Can I help you with your bags? With all due respect, miss, I'd say you're at least 10 pounds lighter than me. I cannot in good conscience ask you to carry my bags. Right. That's also weird to say. My car is just in the parking bay out back. Let's get going. Okay. Ooh, the Phoenix Regency. Here's the key to your hotel room. Room 1103. We gave you one of the business suites with complimentary internet. Oh, let's go. Thank you. It comes with an office and a printer. Whoa, we got a printer? Damn. This thing is better than my college dorm. Given how sensitive your work is, I figured that the use of the hotel's business center simply wouldn't do. Yes. Very true. Thanks. Also, a small gift from my boss. Lucy hands you a box of casino chips. That's about $2,000 worth of chips that you can use here at a casino. Oh boy. I don't really gamble or thank you. We're doing political intrigue. Our girls. I'm going to say thank you because I'm trying to get in. Thank you so much. Mark Green, my boss, is a diehard Republican. Cool. Good for him. This is just to show his gratitude to you for working on this project. I see. And you're supposed to work as my support for this mission, right? I have many other responsibilities. I was told that you mostly work independently, but if you need anything local, I can getting reservations at exclusive restaurants. Let's go. Look, I don't know how much you know. I know everything, Mr. Green's except evil green brother. This is the dark timeline. Do you have any leads I can start? You got anything I can start? Aren't you supposed to just rock up at Daniela Martinez's campaign headquarters and volunteer? When is the vote for that district? In 2 months. Not exactly a lot of time. Frankly, I should have just been contacted a long time ago. To poll so well. Well, she seems fucking sick, so maybe you should have thought about that. Claude Patterson, the incumbent congressman, is Republican. We figured that Tobias would be a shoo-in for the position. Her campaign has really taken off. Let's go. I am team Daniela Martinez. Yeah. I need leads, Lucy. I need leads, Lucy. I like slam a manila folder on the desk. I need leads. This casino is one of the most luxurious in all of Phoenix, and a lot of the richest, most powerful people hang around here. And I love rich people too. Why don't you use those chips and see who you meet? Rich and powerful no means Republican. What the fuck? What is this game? I hope this is like anti-Republican. And I think based off the beginning, maybe, I don't remember. I don't remember the note she said at the beginning because I need to infiltrate a Democratic nominee. You think Martinez is poor? Oh my God. Is this the reading challenge? Jesus. Don't let a progressive image fool you. She made her money as a divorce lawyer before finding her calling supporting gay and women's rights. Again, I reckon you go down the game before and see how you do. Okay, if you insist, trust me, it's a good place to start. Anyway, I should get going. Anything else you need? No? Okay. Oh, I got a business card. Do not hesitate in contacting me. Thank you, Lucy. Alright, let's gamble. Is there fun little mini games? You go to the gambling floor and save a few geriatric gamblers. It's empty. Unsurprising, given it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Let's go. If you're gonna find a lead here, you probably need to wait for a while. Best you play safe bets so that your chips last as long as possible. Suddenly, a young southern drawl grabs your attention. Oh my God. Who is this? Jesse. You ain't gonna get nowhere with such a small bet, partner. I'm just passing time anyway. Boring time by my reckoning. You're in a casino. Live a little. I'll let you piggyback on my bets if you like. This is a crazy outfit to wear in Arizona. Or anywhere. Like, damn. I mean, she slaying my life. You seem very confident. Jesse is my name and professional gambling is my game. God. Put it there, partner. Put it where? Put it where? Jessie extends her hand out and you shake her hand. Her palm is surprisingly sweaty. Why you gotta put her on blast like that? What did she do to you? You don't have to say that. That's so unnecessary. You don't gamble much, do you? Oh, she's talking to me. I thought I was talking to her and I was like, she just said professional gambling was her game. That's so mean. Rarely. Yeah, I'm not much of a gambler. Yeah, I can tell. Care for some advice? Sure. I'd love some advice. You gotta watch the croupier? What is that? Croupier. Croupier? Remember, while roulette is inherently a random game, the croupier is still human. Sooner or later, he starts throwing the ball the same way, and once you've worked it out, you can start betting at the numbers he always throws the ball at. Wow, this is some real, like, Locke Lamore counting cards, Spencer Reed shit. Right, I never thought of it that way. Well, now you know. I didn't get your name. That's because I didn't give it. It's Kelly. Kelly O'Brien. You think I'm related to Dylan O'Brien? Pleasure to meet you, Kelly. What brings you here to Phoenix? Ooh, should we just lie? No, because we can be like, I'm from the country, too. I'm here on business. That makes sense. Most of the people I see here in this casino are here on business. Jessie quiets down for a minute to put down her bets. She places $400 chips in 4 separate numbers. The croupier rolls the ball, and sure enough, it lands on one of her numbers. Let's go. You look at Jessie, and she seems unfazed. The croupier passes her $3,200 in chips. God, I've never been to a casino, and I've never been gambling, so I don't know how any of this works, but that seems like a lot for one bet. I guess I don't know how roulette works. Like, if you just place a chip, like, what were the odds that $100 went to $3,200? Like, that's crazy. Congrats. You just made what I made in 3 weeks in 1 minute. I just got lucky. You happened to see me win my first bet. She took him for a fucking ride. Yeah, she did. Damn. There's a fair amount of losing to every win. It's a numbers game, partner. Wow, you weren't kidding when you said you were a professional gambler. Damn straight. How about you? What do you do for a living? I love the nonchalance of just like, yeah, I just won $3,000. It's because I'm a professional gambler. It's my job. Like, damn. What do I do for a living? I'm not saying I'm a private detective. What am I, a fucking idiot? I'm a VP for sales at an import-export company. Fancy. See, you got to pick something that's really boring, because I'm even surprised she's asking, what do you sell? Because I would just be like, cool. I don't know what the fuck that means, but like, happy for you. Deli goods, but our biggest seller right now is Italian cheese. Work. Like mozzarella. Yeah. We also sell Parmesan, provolone, and pecorino. Slay. Cool. Not into cheese much. I'm a simple girl with simple tastes. Put American cheddar on my burger and I'm happy. Hell yeah. Fair enough. So are you into politics much? This is the craziest conversation. Wait, are we a boy or a girl? I think we're a girl named Kelly. Because this is about lesbians. So I'm surprised that everyone's a lesbian so far. And yeah, I'm a woman, because she's like, we need a woman for this to like infiltrate Daniela Martinez's campaign, because she's like a women's right activist. Not really. As long as I'm allowed to make a living doing what I love, I couldn't care less one way or another. That's a very privileged take to have. Do you vote? Nope. Crazy. I simply cannot be bothered to go through with that process. That's crazy. That's also crazy. Jessie, what the fuck? Republicans like money too much to ever even lay a finger on gambling, and the Democrats are too mindful of not offending the Native American casino owners to do anything either. Jessie, who the fuck is this? She's... What way I see it, my industry is safe. Crazy. So why should I give 2 hoots about politics? Fair enough. Fair enough. I forgot I'm trapped in the body of a Republican. How about you? Are you a very good political person? Are you a very political person? I also don't care about politics. I like to read about it. Undecided voter. Sometimes I vote red, sometimes I vote blue. You vote with your head instead of blindly following the same party every time? Gotta respect that. Thank you. Thanks. So, what do you do for fun when you're not gambling? I used to date a lot. Here's where the dating sim comes in. Are we fucking Jessie? And maybe we can fuck her into voting. I was very fond of those dating apps like Tinder. This is a crazy, crazy game. But I'm taking a break from that sort of thing for a while. Oh, wait, that was Jessie talking. I thought that was us. Why so? I was getting lonely. Huh? You just said you've been using Tinder. I guess you've been living in an arcade for the last decade, Kelly. Tinder is an app for hooking up. I know. But you might end up with a boyfriend from then you won't be so lonely anymore. Yeah, I don't want a boyfriend. Gay! Let's go! Why not? I just don't want to be in a committed relationship. Oh. Or just doesn't want commitment. I thought it was because she's like, because I like women. I like snatch. Like, I'm not fucking men. Too much pressure. Too many expectations. That's not for me, thank you. So how are you going to solve your loneliness issue? With friends, of course. You see, I'm not actually from here. I just moved here because I'm way luckier in the casino. It's not like I have a cohort of high school and college gal pals to fall back on. I read that as fuck back on, and I was like, what? Nowadays, I try to make a point of making more female friends. Gay. It's because she's gay. You know, live a more balanced life. That makes sense. Sounds very healthy. It really is. How about you? Are you married? Single? Single. Let's fuck. Looking to mingle? I'm open about it. I mean, life is good for me right now, so I'm not super searching. But if someone interesting comes by, then I'm also good. It's a healthy attitude to have. Thank you, Jessie. I think so. Jessie puts down another $400 chips on 4 different numbers. The croupier throws again and like magic ball lands on one of Jessie's numbers. Again, she makes $3,200. That's crazy. Hooey! That's also me when I make $3,000. Hooey! You seem happier this time. 2 in a row is a lot less common than a single win. On 2 4-spread bets, that's less than a 0.1% chance of happening. Congratulations. Jessie stands up. Well, that's me for the day. I play no more, then I'll be tempting the ire of the gods. Haha. Hey, Kelly. I know this sounds out of the blue, but you seem like a real cool person. I'm having some drinks with some new friends tonight. Wanna come? I'd love to. They didn't even give me a choice. They said, you're going. You're going. Thanks for the invite. No problem at all. We're meeting tonight at a bar called Luster Rooftop Bar. It's on Jefferson Street. Just ask the concierge where that is, and I'm sure they'll be glad to help you. See you there at 8 p.m.? I'll be there for sure. I like how it was like, this is part of the plot. You must go. A few hours later. Please say we're fucking. Phoenix, Arizona. I like that. Now she's in the middle. Oh, this bitch. Okay. Hey, you came. Not yet. Of course I came. Was I not supposed to? Of course you were. It's just that a good amount of the times I make a new friend at the casino and invite them to an event, they don't bother turning up. Rude. Well, I normally meet people at casino, and it's not like it's a place to know for trustworthy people. Also, the way I dress makes some of me feel threatened. I don't think threatened is the word. I just don't think the outfit's good. You should cover up more. Crazy thing to say. I like the way you dress. Well, I happen to like the way you dress. Much appreciated. I too like the way I dress. Not many. A lot of them have their boring things like work and babies to take care of. If you're boring, so how many friends are coming at the end? Aside from you, just my friend Megan. Oh my god, it's Megan. Guys, it's Megan. Oh, I don't think she's old enough to drink. She's a robot child. Don't worry, with Megan coming, you don't need a party of people. People just surround themselves around her. Oh wow. You'll love her. She works in politics. I know how interested you are in that. Very cool. Oh my god. And Alexa just started talking and I almost shat myself. I know this is... Oh my god! Megan showed up and I covered up her face so it's just her boobs in the frame. That's my bad. I love this absolute ping pong of me going around. Jessie, how are you doing, girl? Fine as always, Meg. How about you? Overstressed and overworked as always. But glad to finally have time to catch up. Martina's working you like an ox. She works for Daniela Martinez. Working me like I'm 2 oxen inside the body of a small rabbit. Also, this top is crazy. It's crazy. It's ugly and it's crazy. Ah, well, you chose that career path, so what can I say? True that. I think I'd kill myself out of boredom at an easier job. Damn, Megan, back up. Slow down. You shouldn't joke about that, Meg. I wish I was kidding. Ha ha ha. Who's your friend? What a freak. Love her. Of course, where are my manners? Megan, this is Kelly. She's a VP in sales in an import-export company. Megan Fournier. Nice to meet you, Kelly. Oh, is she French? Oh, let's go. Kelly O'Brien. Nice to meet you, Megan. So you're in sales, huh? No, I'm not gonna make her French, and also I can't do a French accent. From what I hear, that's a tough racket. It is. A lot of pavement pounding and the constant stress of hitting my quotas too. But the money is good when you hit your quotas, right? When my team hits their quotas. Ah, yes. Nice. What do you sell? International deli goods, and mostly in Italian cheeses. Please have us list the cheeses again. To like restaurants and stuff? Yeah, but I prefer higher volume clients. Like school canteens, armed forces, airlines. I get it. I get it. You can stop right there. I don't give a shit anymore. I get it. I guess that's why you're in Phoenix, right? That's right. Big airport hub and a lot of carrying companies here. Sweet. Cool. When I get orders, it is. Jesse tells me that you're in politics. Ah, yes. I'm the campaign manager for a congressional nominee. I'd normally drop names, but given that you're not from here, I won't bother. Very cool. Well, since Phoenix is an air hub, I do come here quite often and read local news a lot. It's important for maintaining relationships. Try me. I might know who you work for. Okay then, do you know Danielle Martinez? I know her. Of course I know her. She's running for Congressman Patterson's seat. That's her. I'm impressed. Like I said, I have to read a lot of news to maintain relationships with local clients, because they ask about the new congressional nominee. Wow, and a seat in Congress. I hardly call it just local. Right, you are. I wish people would take this. Whoa. There's so many words popped up when I hit click. So how do you like being a campaign manager? I love it. I'm a bit of a adrenaline junkie in the past. Yeah, and that seems like a real high-paced, fun, life-threatening work. She's also one of those deluded people who believes that she can save the world, so this job suits her really well. Jesse, hey, Jesse, slow down. Very funny, Jesse. You know, if everyone agreed to be a little less, the world would be a much better place. Maybe, but the way I see it, the world is fucked either way. Jesus! Other people can go out and try to fix things. I'm fine sitting in my casino and having a great time making money, eating a General Tso's chicken. You and General Tso's chicken. You better not say anything about my General... Take a shot every time I just said General Tso's chicken. You know they don't serve that in real Chinese restaurants, right? It's not real Chinese food. Chef Wong at the casino is from China. I know it's because I've spoken to him and his accent is hella thick. Yo. Therefore, it's a Chinese dish. Case closed. This is crazy. Well, how can I argue with logic like that? Simple. You can't. And they laugh. You can tell that despite their feisty nature, they are good friends deep inside. This is wild. What is this game? Both an idealist and a campaign manager. That's a hell of a combo. I take you have a lot of faith in Daniela Martinez. I do. I believe she's the wind of change that could save this country. Wow. This country? Not just this state, but this whole country? Big words. That's right. I really believe that after winning this, Danielle has a shot at being president. Whoa! Wow. And your personal views line up with Daniela's? For sure. We're both in favor of the same things. Women's rights, higher corporate and high income earners taxes. Of course, let's go, Megan! Let's go! Let's go, Megan! Finally, we're also really into bigger government spending on education and pro-animal issues. Okay, fuck yeah. Finally, someone with some fucking common sense. Let's go. It must be nice to work. Oh, I forgot my face is in the way. God, this is hard to balance. What if I put myself... Well, then I'm covering her tits, and then what's the point of this game? I'm going to click an option that says, must be nice to work with someone you believe in. That's nice. It must be great work with someone you believe in so much. It really is. It's not the same for you. Not really. Don't get me wrong. I love cheese. There's nothing wrong with the CEO. He's a nice guy, but there's only so much passion one can have for selling cheeses. Your boss isn't passionate about selling cheese? Actually, he is. He eats it with every meal. Don't get me wrong. I like cheese too. I just can't have it with every meal. I'm lactose intolerant. I shit my brains every day. This is crazy. I love how deep into this like method acting of being a cheese seller she is. I don't want to get too fat. Is your boss fat? Very. This is a fake person she made up. This is crazy. In fact, shames him anyway. The table falls silence. Not that uncomfortable thing given your new element to their party. You said break the ice. More heated conversation topic. What do you think of... Oh, I thought it was going to be like heated in a kind of way. We really doing this? Is it a sore point? Not really. Last we discussed things seem really sore about my views. It's fine. Tell Kelly what you think, Jesse. Fine. I think Danielle's a genuinely good person. That being said, I don't think she has what it takes to win this. She ain't no brawler. She don't know how to win fights. Sorry, Megan. Sorry, my congressional, what is it? My nominee, my congressional nominee doesn't know how to throw a punch, so I don't think she's qualified. You forget she's a lawyer by trade, and in the courtroom of settling in private, getting out there and fighting in the real world, getting dirty in the mud with the elephants. Are there elephants in the South, Jesse? When are you getting dirty in the mud with elephants? Seems like you haven't really gotten dirty in the mud with elephants, have you, Jesse? She ain't got what it takes, son. She ain't never gonna beat Toby Walker. Ha! Toby's definitely not a brawler. He's just a pretty frat boy in a suit and told to smile and wave for the public. That's what you think just because he's handsome and says very little when he's at the podium. But make no mistake, he's a Texas oil walker, and that family is a family of fighters. Here we go with Miss Texas and her state pride. I'm serious. Down where I'm from, everyone in politics has some connection or other to the Tex oil walkers. The Tex oil walkers is crazy. And Toby, he's got their money and support. Yeah, that's in Texas. Here in Arizona, no one cares about his Texan connections. Mark my words. She's about to cast a spell. Mark my words. The walker's going to do what it takes to make sure he gets that seat. For all that, you think Toby ain't a brawler? His cousin Georgia is a brawler. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. Yeah, well, we know how to fight too. Not like a walker. Walkers not to get their hands dirty to win wars. What war? Daniela doesn't. Whatever. You'll see. You'll see. We'll win without losing our souls. Good luck with that. An awkward silence runs over your table. Seems things heated up a bit more than you expected. You decide to change the topic a little to cool things down. So, Megan, you wanna fuck? What did you do before this campaign? I was a lawyer working for Danny's law firm. Oh, wow. So you two have known each other for a while then. Kind of. I only worked for her a year before I switched over. How did she feel about it? Initially, she didn't want me to. She felt that my talents were best used at the law firm. When she saw my conviction to her cause, she knew that was the right person to helm her campaign. That's cool. That's good. Did you have any other experience in politics? I ran for student council when I was in high school. Work. Did you win? Yes, I did. Good. You had a taste of victory then. I suppose, but high school and real life are two very different things. Ain't gonna argue with you there. Suddenly a tall and handsome man approaches your table and stands in front of Jesse. Oh, we don't get to see him? We don't get to see the handsome man? Hey, gorgeous, can I buy you a drink? Sure. Anything to get away from this boring political drivel. I thought he stood in front of Megan. I thought he was talking to Megan. Okay, well, let's talk to this actually interesting person. Oh, don't mind Jesse. We normally agree to avoid talking about politics, but since you seem to be politically interested, we couldn't help it. Jesse told me that she's not interested in politics. It's what she says, but she knows a lot about it. I mean, most people she talks to are older, tired people at the casino. People who have enough free time to read up on all the new political gossip going down the news cycle. Cool. Very good feel. One of the reasons we're friends. From her, I have the pretty good read of what the senior crowd are swinging politically, and that is one very important voting back. Where's the romance? This is all politics. This is like, where's the sex? Where's the flirting? I beg your pardon? You're like chalk and cheese. Ugh. Ugh. That is very visceral. It's a very visceral combo that is antithetical to each other, like chalk and cheese. I hate that. I mean, it's an effective metaphor or simile because they use like, but Jesus Christ. Ew. Okay, you two are like chalk and cheese. That's quite an observation for someone who doesn't know either of us that well. What can I say? I've always been an observant person. It comes to being in sales. Clearly. Well, you're right. We're actually very different people, and I'll admit the large part of the reason I maintain this friendship is because the insides again. Damn. Just a friendship. She's just using her. Then why'd you let her talk about political opinions more? Because her brashness and bullheadedness annoys the hell out of me. Baller. There's only so much I can take. I see. How could you tell so quickly? It's obvious. Jesse is an absolute pragmatist, and you are, no offense, nearly an absolute idealist. Jessie says whatever she wants to do, however she wants, and strikes up conversations with strangers at a flip of a hat. Flip of a hat? I don't think that's the phrase, but happy for her. You're much more reserved and controlled with your actions. You two are nearly complete opposites. I mean, even look at how different you two dress. That's very true. But again, this is also an ugly outfit, so they both dress in ugly outfits. You're really a sharp person, Kelly. Thanks. Can I buy you a drink? Oh, here we go. Yes, you can. I'm accepting. I'd love a drink. Thank you. Whiskey on the rocks, please. Whiskey fan, huh? My type of girl. Here we go, baby. Let's rock and roll, buckaroo. Megan goes up to the bar and gets 2 whiskeys. Seeing whiskey spelled like that, like huskies, is very funny. So you came out here to Phoenix by yourself, huh? That's right. Do you have a boyfriend or a husband waiting for you back at home? Okay, I gotta move my head real quick because look at these options. I have a husband and I'm a lesbian. 2 very different options. I'm a lesbian. Actually, I'm a lesbian. Oh, right. So it's a girlfriend you have waiting for you at home. What does she mean by, oh, right? Like, oh, right. She took one, she double checked, like, she looked back at me and said, oh, yeah, no shit. No, I'm single. No one waiting for me at home. You and me both. Here we go. How long have you been single? 2 months. Oh, that's kind of recent. Oh, recent breakup. Yeah. Still hurt? A bit. What happened? She, clock the she wanted to take a break to focus on work. I mean, she says it's a break, but these things are normally permanent. I wonder if her ex-girlfriend is Daniela Martinez. Wouldn't that be so much fucking drama? That's the feel I get anyway. Yeah, that happens. So you're also lesbian? Yes. Always have been. Me too. Let's fucking go, girls. Never even bothered experimenting with guys. I knew it was always girls I preferred. Oh, that was me. Same here. When was your last relationship, Kelly? About a year ago. That's a while ago. Took some time away from relationships to heal a little, huh? Precisely. Are you open to dating again, or are you still healing? I'd say I'm open to try again now. Good to know. Okay, slay. Megan's phone suddenly buzzed with a text message. No, who's cock-blocking us? It was just getting interesting. Megan looks down to see if it's important enough for her to look at it now. Clearly it is, as she excuses herself to answer the message. Fuck! Sorry about that. I don't normally do this sort of thing when I'm out socially, but Danny is panicking because of a misplaced file. Daniela Martinez. Yep, she likes to keep things casual in the office and asks everyone there to just call her Danny. She sounds like fun. She is when she's not super stressed. I'm sorry, but I really have to look into this. Don't worry about it. I do need to shoot off now and send her a new copy of this file, but I hate ending our conversation so abruptly. Are you still in Felix tomorrow? Felix. Are you still in Phoenix tomorrow? Yes, I am. Are you free around lunchtime? I believe I am. I have my day off tomorrow, and I have been aching. I've been aching to try this new fusion restaurant. It's in Glendale. California? Of course I do. I was there just a couple days ago doing a sales pitch to State Farm Stadium. Oh, fuck yeah, I know that place. Awesome. Well, if you're free tomorrow, maybe we could go and check it out together. I'd love to. It's called Shear and Hammer. It's just a couple blocks away. So it's a fusion restaurant called Shear and Hammer. Is it just like fusing metals? Like, is it just a tool shed? Like, is it food? They have really good steaks from what I've been hearing. Let's fucking go. That is something that is very... I've kept from my southern ways is I fucking love steak. I love meat. I love ribs. I love meat. I love steak. So, yeehaw, brother. Here's my business card. Give me a call if you have a hard time finding the place. Should be pretty straightforward if it's close to the stadium. I love this absolute, like, yeah, because I was there on a sales pitch selling deli pecorino cheese. Like, she's so yes and. 11:30 a.m. okay for you? That's perfect. That's kind of brunch time, I feel like. I feel like lunch before noon is brunch, but I can eat a steak at 11:30 in the morning. I will eat a steak for breakfast. I don't give a fuck. See you. Oh, fuck, it's Jessie again. Where's Megan going? Shut the fuck up, I don't give a shit. She just sent a file to her boss. It's like 10 p.m. She shouldn't be allowed to ask Megan for things. I guess that's the life of a campaign manager. This is very Miranda Priestley. Calling it all hours. Anyway, my new friends invited to this same underground rave going down in Scottsdale. Want to come? Actually, I have lunch tomorrow, so I probably should go to bed soon. Thank God. If it had given me an option, I also would have said no, because I have to be awake for brunch. Fair enough. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Kelly. Hope we run into them again soon. Likewise. Actually, I disagree. It was not. The next day. Oh, is this my hotel room? You're awoken by a knock at your door. You dash out of bed and see who it is. Lucy, Miss Bond. Yes? I'm terribly sorry for waking you up, but your phone line seems to be off. I disconnected it. Why have... My good sir, why have you done that? My good fellow, why have you done that? Lucy gives you perplexed and slightly infuriated look. Why ever did you do that? I don't know if your boss told you or if he knows, but I used to work for military intelligence. And? Well, let's put it this way. I sleep much better with the phone disconnected. Okay. Anyway, Miss Walker is here and would like to meet you. Miss Walker? Who's Miss Walker? Oh, Georgia. Did you not see the message I left you last night? I disconnected my phone, remember? Do I not have like a cell phone? It's 2019. I suggest you get dressed and meet Miss Walker. She's down at the breakfast buffet. Understood. I'll come down now. Fuck. Half an hour later. Work. Ooh, a buffet. Yeah, and I cannot stress enough. Ha. Howdy, Slick. Miss Walker. You look mighty frazzled. Don't tell me I woke you up. I had a late night last night. Following leads, I hope. Yeah? Yes, ma'am. Good. Why don't we grab some breakfast first and then we can talk a little? Well, I would be having lunch in very soon, so let's not fill up on the buffet. You both go up to the buffet and grab some food. Georgia fills her plate with bacon, eggs, grits, and pancakes. Baller. Grits, baller. I'm a big grits fan. I'm a grits truther. Baller. She sees you looking at her full plate and laughs it off. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, Slick. Couldn't agree more, ma'am. Back when I was serving our CO, Jesus. I think your commanding officer and I would get along. So you're here on business? Sort of. I'm here to look over my investment. I'm her investment. Okay. Interesting pet name, but I'll take it. With all due respect, ma'am, that really isn't necessary. I'm a seasoned detective, and I hope you feel that you can trust me to work independently. I know. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about my cousin Toby. The newest poll came in yesterday, and he's lost another 2 points against Martinez. Let's go! Let's go! That simply won't stand. I've come here to have talks with the president of the Arizona Cardinals to see if the Dallas Sheriffs and them can have an exhibition match. Then I can get Toby a bit of exposure by having him give a pregame talk. This is so seedy and shady, and I hate it. You're going to bring the Dallas Sheriffs all the way here to help Toby on his campaign trail? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Wow, it's true what they say about the Walker family, huh? You guys really fight hard. You got that right, Slick. The word lose is not in our vocabulary. Well, it seems like it is. You just said it. Checkmate, bitch. Anyway, any progress on your end? Yes, I'm having lunch today with Danielle Martinez, campaign manager, Megan Fournier. Seriously? That's right. Dang, nabbit. You sure are a quick one, aren't you, Slick? I try my best to make my clients get the results as fast as possible. Hot damn! I knew hiring a military veteran was a good idea. How'd you pull that off? Lesbian to lesbian mind blink. That's what it was. An elite bar. Oh, outstanding. Simply outstanding. Let's see. Let's see if I can learn a thing or two. Indeed. Fantastic work, Slick. If only I could get the rest of Toby's campaign team to work as well as you do. You need to hire more lesbians. You want a job done? Hire Texan. I think this is a typo. I think she meant hire a lesbian. I think that's what she meant. Couldn't agree more, sister. Well, don't let me delay you any further. Go get as some intel, Slick. I think this meant to say go get us some intel, but I like that too. Yes, ma'am. A few hours later. Is there a lore reason that these women all have heavies? That's a crazy thing to put in my chat. Heavies? Yeah, that's crazy. Be more respectful when you're talking about my girl Megan that way, okay? And also, there probably is a lore reason, and it's because it's a Texan thing, I guess. It's in the Phoenix water. Kelly, over here. Hey, Megan. Sorry I'm a bit late. Oh my god, I was late. That's so embarrassing. Oh, that's so humiliating. My god. All good. Did you have problems finding the place? Not really. Just had an important call. Oh, everything okay? A new cheese that we're planning to import finally got approved by the SJ, so I've done for all my salespeople. A new cheese just dropped. Is that something that happens? Like, just new cheese invented alert. I guess maybe for like vegan cheeses, but there's no like new cheeses dropped. Like, I mean, like, when did Colby Jack become a thing? I feel like that's a pretty new cheese in terms of cheeses. Like, I feel like mozzarella, parmesan are pretty old cheeses. Not like blue cheese old, that's like old and rotted on purpose, but I mean just like old in terms of like when they were quote unquote created. But I feel like Colby Jack's seems like really new. Maybe because its name is Colby. That's giving me new cheese vibes. Anyway, let's continue. My boss wanted to make sure that we were briefed on this new cheese. Sounds exciting. Maybe you should talk to the chef here. I came to have a meal with you. Because, let's not do that. No, I can't have a meal with you. Let's not mix business with pleasure, okay? Let's just, I'm not here to work. This is a personal call. I got moves. Okay, slay. Like, this is slay. Oh, I appreciate the sentiment. These days people do all sorts of rude things in the name of it being their job, myself included, admittedly. It's nice to meet someone who's different. You could say I'm not like other girls, couldn't you? The waiter arrives to take your order. Is she hot? Good morning, ladies. What can I get you for lunch on this lovely day? Those two options are salad and steak. I'm getting a steak. I'll take the ribeye with the roasted potatoes and mushroom sauce. Oh, that sounds so fucking good. Let's go. Excellent choice. And how would you like your steak? Medium rare, please. Also my order. See, I finally relate to Kelly. I finally see myself in her. For the first time in this game, I see myself in her. And for you, madam, that sounds really good. I think I'll have exactly the same thing. Oh my gosh, she's just like me for real. Anything to drink? Oh my god. Okay, the two options for drink are split a bottle of red wine or Lagavulin whiskey. See, red wine, splitting a bottle of red wines means we're fucking. So I'm thinking that. Megan, did you drive here? Here, I gotta put myself back in the corner. Did you drive here? Fancy splitting a bottle of red? I took an Uber, so I'm good to drink. A bottle of red sounds wonderful. Oh, we're fucking. Seeing your company specialize in deli imports, I take it that you know your wines quite well, too. I sure hope I do. Otherwise, she's about to catch on to my lie real fucking quick. Why don't you choose? My pleasure. We'll take a bottle of the Barolo, please. Excellent choice, ma'am. Not the Hallmark sandwich wine. I feel like that's a finer vintage. The waiter leaves with our order. So, you're not working today? You sound surprised. I thought campaign managers don't rest until their candidate is elected. That's true most of the time, but Danny's super into mental health and workers' rights. Dude, Danny is so fucking sick. I hope this character arc is us just realizing that, like, Danny Martinez needs to win, because she sounds so fucking sick. I love her. Let's go. Since Danny needs to go to the dentist today, she says everyone have the day off. I need to go to the dentist. Oh, it's been so long since I've been to the dentist. I need to go to the dentist. Hey, everyone, if you haven't been to the dentist in, like, at least a year, you should go get cleaning. If you have insurance for it. You should go get your teeth cleaned. Because dental hygiene is important. Okay, anyway. I need to schedule my dentist appointment. Oh, shit. Okay, that's very nice of her. Yeah, she's the best. How long are you in Phoenix for? Anywhere from a couple of days to a week or two. That's crazy. Depends on how many potential clients seem serious about the meetings. And the new cheese that just dropped. So tell me a bit about your ex. That's crazy. Oh, are we doing that? Okay. Are you not comfortable talking about her? No, it's not that. I figured we might as well get to the juicy bits. Work. I love her. Cut through all this small talk bullshit. I hate small talk. This is great. No point in having a boring and bland conversation. Thank you, Megan. Especially for an expensive place like this. This looks very expensive. Straight shooter. I like it. Okay, my ex was in the military. Dedicated career soldier. We broke up because she took another tour of duty in Afghanistan. We agreed that she wouldn't do that. That she wouldn't do that. And that we'd already looked into moving in together. Oh, that's tough. That is rough, buddy. Having someone pick the military over you. That's really rough, buddy. That's what happens when you're with someone who's so into their career. You always come second. I know what that's like. Oh yeah, it happened to you too, right? Sorry. You know, in all my previous relationships, I was always busy, neglectful one. But to my surprise, I ended up going out with someone who's even more driven and busy than me. Is it Danny? Because that'd be kind of sick. And how did it feel having the tables turned on you? Not great, if I'm honest. So does it make you want to date less ambitious people more? I don't know. I think I'm still a bit immature in that respect. I want what I can't have. How about you? I think I want to keep things casual for a while. Not really talk to him about any long-term plans. Just hang out and have fun. Sounds nice. Maybe you should do the same. I think you should. You already have a life that has so many plans and structures in it. Why not make your romantic life loose and fluid? Get it all loose and all these fluids. Loosen all these fluids around. Like, that's gross. If everything has too many plans, then you'll find that everything starts to conflicting. Wise words. It comes from experience, I fear. The waiter comes and serves your food and drinks and quickly leaves. Do you miss your ex? Well, it's interesting. I don't miss her per se because I see her every day. I fucking called it. I called it. Her ex is Danny, I swear to God. But I miss our relationship and the intimacy a lot. Let's go. First of all, baller. You see her every day? Is she your neighbor? No, she's someone that I work with. Oh, someone also working on dating Martinez's campaign? Yes. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Danielle Martinez is famous for being a champion for LGBTQ rights. So I can imagine there was quite a few fellow lesbians working for her. Yeah, though maybe hooking up at the office wasn't the smartest of ideas. Not so much when we're around everyone else in the staff, but it can get tense when it's just the two of us. I guess you could just have to avoid these types of situations. Easier said than done. We actually do work together quite a lot. Is it okay if we take this? I fucking called it. She dated Danny. Oh my god, this is so messy. I love. Oh, is that a bot? Best viewers? Oh my god, we got a bot in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. My friends have told me that it's not healthy or a very good idea to talk about exes too much on a. Did she say on a first date? Good to know the other person's past love life within reason, of course. I'll just ask a few questions again. Do you miss your ex? Not really. I think in hindsight, whoa. So there's something you could have done to keep things together? Yes, Caitlin. Ooh, lore drop. My ex's name is Caitlin. Was up for promotion to major. Whoa. And you didn't want to move to San Antonio? Not really. Why? Didn't want to live in Texas. But I thought I was a born and bred Texan. No, don't let Jessie hear you say that. She has a lot of state pride. And yet she moved away. Touché. Touch. I think she'll use it next time she starts blabbering about how... I think I'll use it next time she starts blabbering how Texas is so much better than any other state. You should. Honestly, I'm surprised you hadn't used that point yet. Being a lawyer and all. Ha 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 ha. Between you and me, I'm not that good at debating, and being in a courtroom always terrifies me. Oh, it's much better. That's right. The waiter arrives and serves you your drinks and food. He darts away quickly. Didn't he already serve us our drinks and food? Didn't he already do that? Okay, slave. I'm from New York. New York City? I'm so jealous. Must be way easier being a lesbian in New York than being here in Phoenix. Yeah, it's pretty good. Of course, people in New York are a lot more progressive, so I rarely get any funny looks for kissing another woman or holding her hand. But like any city, New York also has its disadvantages. Yeah, I would hate living in New York City. It helps that I work in sales and fly around the country all the time. Makes for good no strings attached hookups, right? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm jealous. The lesbian community here in Phoenix isn't very big, so it's really hard not to date any of your ex's exes. I feel like that's not just because the lesbian community here in Phoenix isn't very big. I feel like that's just like lesbian culture. Like that is just queer culture of just dating your ex's exes. You homie hop. You know, you date in the friendship. That's just called being queer, honey. Hey, even in New York, that's hard. I find that hard to believe. I still run into some exes when I go out clubbing. Granted, I mostly go to lesbian bars and clubs, so no surprise there. Why do you think I do all my random hookups on work trips? At least there I have a little chance of running into an ex. You're a very wise lady. How do you like your food? I love it. It was so good that I wolfed it down like some savage. How embarrassing. Well, I wolfed mine down too. I definitely need to come back here. Likewise, the waiter arrives. And Megan slips him a credit card. Megan, you don't need to. I insist. We should split the bill. No. I asked you out, so I'm happy to treat. Well, thank you. Oh my god, I just got wined and dined, literally. Okay, Slay. This is picking up. Prepared to appreciate a lot more than that. So you want to come back to my place for some coffee? Yes! I live just a couple blocks from here. Oh, really? Lucky you. Seems like a nice neighborhood. Yeah, I brew a mean coffee, you know. You know what? I'd love a cup of coffee. I love that that wasn't a choice they let me have. It was like, no, you're going to her house and you're fucking each other. God, we're having sex. Oh my God. Who is this? Who is this real person? Wait, what the fuck is going on? What is this? Wait, what the fuck was that? Whose real life footage of them making meat? What the fuck was that? What was that interlude? What the fuck? Was that the sex? I was like, is that like an allegory for what just happened? That sure was some delicious coffee. Girl, that wasn't coffee. That was raw meat and onions tied up into a roll. That was not coffee. What the fuck was that? Oh shit. Thanks. The secret's in the grinder. You have to make sure that you grind the coffee. Okay, sure. Let's put some photos. Give him a good look. See lots of photos of Megan and Daniela. You sure have a lot of photos of Daniela. Is that your ex? Is that your ex? Kind of. You look happy, but if you want to get over here, you should probably put all these photos away. Oh, if you want to get over her. Oh my God, I said, but if you want to get over here. And I was like, damn, that's a crazy line, but that's not what I said. I got excited. Better said, you should probably throw them away. Kelly, I thought you said you read local news. Don't you know who that is? That's Danny. Oh, I guess I should come clean. Danny I used to date. Danny is my ex. What? Daniela Martinez is gay? Yeah, she is. Does the public know? No, they don't. Strictly speaking, she's not out yet. Oh my God, please don't say I use this as part of my political espionage. I don't want to publicly out a woman. That's surprising given that she's a famous gay rights activist. I know, but trust me, it's super complicated. Really? What's complicated? She's running on the Democratic ticket for a congressional seat, and one of her main platforms is gay rights. She'll get tons of support if she comes out. That's the problem. She's already in her mid-30s and she still hasn't come out. It won't look good to the community. Why so? Because it makes it look like she was ashamed of it. Let's be honest, that's kind of what it looks like. It's more complicated than that, I promise. How so? In Danny's case, I think she wasn't sure until she met me. That's fair. Like, that's not crazy. I don't think it's like a thing of like she's ashamed of it. I think it really is. Like, sometimes people just don't figure it out. Like I know people who figured it out who've like always known they were gay. I didn't figure it out until I was in college. Like I always knew that like I liked women, but I didn't think that made me gay until I was in college and I was like, oh, I like women a lot more than like straight people like women. So sometimes it just takes a while for you to realize. Like, I don't think that's crazy. She preferred studying, and anytime a guy would ask her out, she would just turn him down and use her studies as an excuse. Honestly, baller. I guess in her mind, she wasn't built for love and relationships. And then she met me because the nature of a campaign, we came spending a lot of time together. Yeah, on my end, I was attracted to her from day one. So I was careful not to flirt too much. There was one time she was looking for a box of campaign secrets in the supply room, and somehow being so close to each other and feeling one another's hot breath, the magic started. Out of nowhere, we just looked into his eyes and started kissing. It was so wonderful. Days after that, Danny talked to me, asking me to forget what happened that day, and I agreed. But sure enough, the next day we found ourselves alone, working late at night. And after a few drinks, we let our inhibitions go and slept together. Soon after that, we started dating. It was never official per se, but it felt pretty damn official. I mean, we even went out and did cheesy things like riding bikes together and climbing mountains together. Oh my God, please tell me there's a picture of them on a tandem bike. Cool. I see. So Danny didn't know she was a lesbian until she met you. She said she always knew, but she never fucked up. Aww. Damn. Admittedly, I flirted with her a lot to try and encourage her. It took a while, but I could see that she would never look at any men, even very handsome men. But then I did observe her checking out some good-looking women every day. Then I knew. She likes cat more than chicken. She likes cat more than chicken. Crazy. Tasty. Oh, I see. I still think that's a bad move. Isn't it all about inclusivity? While there will be some extremists who would just, I think the community will embrace her. Yeah. She has another concern, which is, you forget that Arizona is a swing state and has a good mix of liberals, conservatives, and centrists. If she's able to win this, if she is to win this election, she can't afford to risk the purple voters in the middle. Purple vote. Is that what the middle centrists are? Their color is purple. That's kind of sick. That's better than. I mean, blue's pretty sick. So they may not look too kindly at finding out she's a lesbian. That's true. It may be very well sink her campaign. Are we gonna, like, when are we fucking? Like, relax, Megan. I'm just an Italian cheese saleswoman from New York. I love this deep undercover lore. This has no effect on me or my life. I won't tell anyone. Besides, Danielle Martinez is defending LGBTQ rights. Why would I want to betray her? Uh-oh. I feel like that's gonna be a huge plot point when it's revealed that I will betray her. Thanks so much. Suddenly you hear Megan's phone, but no! Kelly, I need to head back to the office. I hate this. Damn. We're going to a gala. Fuck. Okay, well, I've played this game for an hour and nothing has happened except for light flirting and being invited back to her house for coffee, which is just sex, and nothing's happened. So, let's save this, and after an hour, let's put it on the board officially. Because it would take me a while to play all of these games all the way through, so I'm just going to try to get a good feel of the games and then put them in the tier list. But my god, put it on the board! Alright, let's put it on the board. Oh my god. Let me find my board. Here we go. My board. My board! You see it? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, King of Spies. Where are you? Here you are. I'm assuming this black-haired woman is probably Daniela. I mean, okay. I hated that I was trapped in the body of a die-hard Republican, and no sex happened at all. God, Alexa speaking, please. Alexa, please. No sex happened. It was all just politics, which was so annoying. And then when finally some flirting happened. I went on a date. I split a bottle of red wine and had steak. And we both were talking about our exes. And I went back to her place for coffee. And then nothing happened. Mad. I found coworkers. All I did was work. All I did was work for this political campaign espionage. I didn't do anything. Everyone sucked. Except for Megan. Megan was really cool. I really like her. So I found coworkers. I didn't find love. I didn't find even friendship. I barely found friendship. Megan and I barely got to talk. I found coworkers. So that's my official ranking for King of Spies. Now, next game. So we did King of Spies. The next game we shall be playing is, drumroll please, Dangerous Fellows. Let's go. Okay. And if you can't tell by the title, I think this one has men in it, so get excited. For all the people out here who like men. Oh my god. It won't let me open it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just display my desktop because it's for some reason in this format, which is very funny to me. Which is what is going? Nothing is I hope the men also have big titties. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, are you alright? Lawrence, you'll be fine, I promise. Okay. Oh! Zombie survival? I was not aware of that. I was not aware it was... Here, now we go. Okay. I got this. It's a fucking zombie game. We win these. Oh my god. Alright. It's it being like a phone format is so weird to me. Like, that is so wild. Okay. Interesting. I guess this maybe is like a mobile game, but I don't know. So, this is Dangerous Fellows, romantic thriller, Dangerous Fellows, zombie survival. Guys, get excited. Touch to start. Turning down the music so I can hear myself breathe. What if I full screen this? What happens? Nothing. Nothing changes. Okay. Oh my god. What happened to you? What happened to you? Oh my god. What happened to you? What happened? What happened to him? Oh no. Hold on. Technical difficulties. What happened to him? Why he look like that, huh? Hold please. Hold please. Dangerous fellows. Here we go. Full screen. Why can't you see him? Wait, what the fuck? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. We're just gonna do display capture because oh, I had move chat. Now you can see everything's fine. Okay, and we're so back. Can you hear the music? Can y'all hear that background music? Absolutely baller background music. Oh god. The world has changed. My hometown, where I was born and raised, was taken over by... Not a lot. Oh. How about now? Gah! Ah! But it's quiet in a nice way. Okay. Those terrifying monsters. I had no idea what had happened. Since that day, everything changed. A few days earlier. Bye, Mom! Watch out on your way to school, dear. Why are her eyes like blacked out? That's crazy. Why? Is something up? I heard in the news that there are violent protests and they won't tell what it's about. Oh god, is this high schoolers? Fuck. I'm sure it's fine. They haven't canceled class or anything. You're right. They'd have called if anything happened. I better get ready for work too then. Oh, I almost forgot, Mom. What is it, hun? Let's go for dinner tonight. Someplace nice. Sure, it's been a while since we ate out. I can't believe there are violent protests. It wasn't until then, after everything had already collapsed, the government started talking about the mysterious virus. There was some kind of an epidemic. And if you got infected, you would turn to this bloodthirsty zombie. The infected, even though they were mentally dead, they were still physically functioning, dominated by their powerful instinct that was only left for them. What was only left for them was the desire to attack and eat living humans. I almost got killed myself too. I still wasn't safe. The pungent smell of the rotting bodies, their white, cloudy eyes. This is a romance simulator! This is crazy, I love it. It was all extremely terrifying. I wish it was all just a bad dream. I'd barely managed to learn what was going on. First, you get infected by direct contact with an infected's blood or saliva. Even the smallest bite could turn you into a flesh-eating monster. The mere thought of it gave me the creeps. It's shaking. I really don't want to end up like that. Second, symptoms apparently rise within an hour of infection. That was a very useful piece of information when you're worrying about someone being infected. That last and most devastating fact was that its origin and treatment were still unknown, which just made me feel even more helpless. I had to last as long as I could until someone found a cure. But I was afraid. Both the zombies trying to kill me, but also of being left all alone. I started doubting my chances to survive. What happened to everyone else? I hadn't seen a single person since my first encounter with a zombie, that day on my way to school. I hope my mom and friends are okay. Were they okay? I spent the whole day running away from the zombies today, too. I just wanted to go home. Where's my mom? My slay mom with her eyes scratched out. But I knew that wasn't possible. I'd been hiding in empty houses that I didn't even know who had lived in, moving from one place to another every day like a nomad. Every now and then I thought to myself that I'd end up traveling the entire country if this went on. How long would I have to live like this? Not much food left. I have to go look for more. I'd found myself talking to myself more often. It was quiet outside, so I decided to head out. I couldn't just sit here and starve to death. Strange. It was too quiet. There were no zombies and no other signs of life either. That should have been a good sign, but something didn't feel right. Well, it's not like I have any other choice. Barely enduring my feelings, I grabbed the strap on my bag firmly. I took careful steps in the grocery store to look for some food. I needed food in order to have a chance of survival. Fully. To save time, I slipped off the shelf with my arms and started to stuff everything into my bag. How many days has it been going on since shit's happened? Like, how many days has this been going on? Like, has it been like literally like yesterday? God, I was not paying attention. How many days have I been literally on the run? It wasn't until then. Sorry, I'm scrolling. The world's changed. It's taken over by this a few days earlier. So it's only been a few days. That's crazy. Thankfully, there were still a few packs of cookies and chocolate left in the store. I took a last look around as I zipped up my bag. Today's my lucky day. Maybe I can check out the place for a bit. I might find something useful. But as I turned towards one of the dimmed corners. Oh no. Uh-oh, it's a zombie. Gosh, what was I thinking? The disgusting smell. Red flags started popping up in my head. Praying that it wasn't what I thought it was, I turned to see where the noise was coming from. Uh-oh! I noticed the zombie staggering in the corner of my eye. I could hear its cracking bones and it's clamping its fangs. Pandemic grocery store flashbacks. Literally. Girl grabs some toilet paper. Clamping its fangs. Okay, it gives you fangs. Sort of as there was an invisible hand controlling it like a puppet. Oh no. Did it hear my muttering? The creature suddenly started rushing towards me. Oh no! Ah! I could at last move my legs, and I started to run away as fast as I could from the horrifying monster. Why did it get fangs? I'm still on that. What should I do? I need to get out of here fast, but the floor was all covered in trash. Somebody, please, help me. My mind turned completely blank. This is my first time encountering a monster in a place like this. I'd gone through this scenario in my head what must have been 100 times, but it was all futile. I didn't even know where I was running. I just went where my legs would take me. Is this it for me? My heart was pounding like crazy. Suddenly, this way. Crap. Thud! The zombie collapsed next to me. What was going on? As I tried to comprehend the situation. You alright? Who are you? A guy my age held his hand out towards me without saying a word. Was he waiting for me to grab his hand? Whoa! Slay! Shouldn't you say thank you first? Oh my god! New man! Forget it. We've got no time. We have to move. Honestly, these bandages like that, it's very much giving, Yunjin, in that one photo shoot work. We have to move. A new man! Are you hurt? God, how many men are in this group? I love this. A bunch of guys approached me. I wasn't understanding anything what was going on. Still confused, I followed them out of the store. Let's get moving before any of them get here. I love this coat. I want it. I think there might be already more on the way. Right as he finished speaking, I saw a horde of zombies charging toward us. Damn it. Run. These fingerless gloves. Let's fucking go. Huh? This time, he didn't wait. He grabbed my hand and started running. Now I wanted to hold them back. I also ran as fast as I could. I could hear the roaring mass of zombies chasing us in the distance. I started getting dizzy and out of breath, but I could still feel the warmth of his hand holding mine. It made me feel very much alive. I hate that they're in high school. I keep forgetting about that. Can this be college? I don't want to be a teenager. First, I was trapped in the body of a Republican. Now a teenager. God, everything's just getting worse and worse. It made me feel very much alive. Just like that, I was running for my life with these guys that I had never met before. Ooh, prologue. Clear the prologue. We win. Let me show you around. Tap here to see the next episode. Wardrobe. For emergencies, it's good to be prepared. However, I'd find the map to find us. You can also check your memorable moments with here. You can prepare us for school. In-app purchases. When you give him a gift, you become close with him. Plus, you get to see a short story about the two of you. Need more items? Then tap here. There are ways to earn rubies for free. Oh my god, this is just episode. Oh my god, this episode. Don't forget to check in daily to win extra rubies. I hope it wasn't too tough. See ya. Good luck today. I know you can do this. I don't have 10 rubies. Oh no, he gave me 10 rubies. Oh my god, thank god. I was so upset. Oh my gosh, wait, she actually kind of looks like me though. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. Like, she kind of looks like me. Can I, oh, let's go. 450 rubies? That's crazy. The cute jumper, that is really cute, but it's 450 rubies. Never mind, I guess. Can I change my appearance? Like, I just want to change my eye color. Because she looks just like me. If she just had brown eyes, it would be honestly perfect. Secret DMs. God, who are you? He reminds me of Ricky from Zero Base 1, where it's just like, stop looking at me like that. Like, I'm kind of scared. Hey, your number, please? Why do you have money in the apocalypse game? And why are they rubies? Like, it's only been a couple days in the apocalypse. Have we already lost all modes of currency that we already are, like, using, like, gems and gold? Okay. What? You have no mobile? I'll give you a spare one. Call me when you get in trouble. Receive. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Okay, I mean, I'll take the cell phone. Thanks, babe. Who is this? What's your phone number? Music never dies. Wi-Fi. Close call at the internet cafe. Welcome to Dangerous Secrets DM. You can talk to us through DM here. We'll send a DM every day at the specified time here. Keep in mind you can access DM for 2 hours each day at the specified time. Oh my god, these are like time trials. Don't worry, if you miss a DM, you can use rubies to access DM anytime. There's an ending at the end of each DM, so please enjoy all our DMs. Oh, a DM has arrived? Go open it now. Jerk. Hey, Zion, are you still alive? You're a zombie, aren't you? Zion, are you okay? I'll drop by your school. Huh? Well, I'm not Zion. Who are you? What? You aren't Zion? His name's Zion? That's crazy. You aren't Zion? I'm his friend. Oh, right. He has 2 cell phones, lol. I'm his cousin. You can tell you can see me as I also have red hair. He copied me, though. He didn't explain. Oh, so it's not genetic. They just are also cousins, so they dyed their hair together. He didn't explain much about the situation, right? Ask whatever you want. How can I send a message? Oh, there's such cool gameplay in this one. How can I send a message? Well, we are currently doing that, so. Really? LOL, you already accept the situation. There are some buildings where you can. Oh my god, she's texting so fast. There's some buildings where we can pick up Wi-Fi. You can teach in touch with them, but save the battery. We haven't found a way to charge it yet. Maybe you can find a way. Wish you good luck. Message end. Okay. Whoa. Music never dies? You need okay. Eugene. His name is Eugene. Got my message? Answer. Answer! Yeah, I got it. Okay. Just make sure. You aren't Zion, are you? Yeah, and you're Eugene, right? Nope. LOL. Right, I'm Eugene. What a joke. What a jokester. Good for you. Now you got a cell phone. I'll give the honor of adding me for the first time. This is crazy. I keep in touch with me every day. It's a relief I can contact with you guys in a safe way. Safe way. But but if it's not safe to say so, we can't receive radio signals all of a sudden at any time. I know. I thought that I can't use a cell phone any longer. It's amazing that we still got a signal. That's nothing. What? Don't mind. Don't mind. Take no mind. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I tell you, I have to get my head together. Anyway, it's good to call you right away. It was hard to find you because you always wandered off. How dare you speak that way? How dare you speak that way? I need to save my battery. Answer me right away as soon as you get my message. Bye bye. What the fuck was this conversation? Wait, what the fuck? What? It's amazing we still got a signal. That's nothing. What? Don't mind. Don't mind. I'll tell you I have to get my head together. Anyway, it's good to call you right away. It's hard to find you because you always wander off. How dare you speak that way? How dare you speak to me that way? Music never dies. Also, Eugene. Answer quickly. Do not reply. I like just why? Like, yes. Do not use acronyms from now on. Oh shit. I have been banned from using acronyms. Eugene is so controlling. I hate him. Do not use acronyms from now on. Why? You also use them. I find them irritating. Anyway, when I searched outside today, I got an album. Oh my god. Who is it? Album? Yep. Wow. It's a real rare item. How can such a limited album was left on the street? We might have to thank the zombies. I don't think so. You've gone too far to thank zombies. Looks like your favorite singer. I got a heart? Yep, for me. He's good as Michael Jackson. Seriously? Not the Bitmoji, not the Bitmoji. I decided to become a singer. I thought I ended up in Dream of the Past, but or favorite genre. Oh my god, he's so clingy, and also he's a musician. I often listen to K-pop songs. Okay, this. I received a heart. I listen to K-pop. You know, my name is Poppin' Eugene. You know, my nickname is Poppin' Eugene. That's crazy. Poppin' Love. That's for real. Lamau! Why do you laugh so hard? It's just a little joke. Poppin' Eugene. Oh my god, you can sing and dance, okay? Come to the meeting. Do not late while using the cell phone in bed. Eugene, you may be good at singing and dancing, but my god, you cannot type. Do not late while using cell phone in bed. They know me so well. So that was that Music Never Dies? Still fucking Eugene, Jesus Christ. Hey, I've given some thought today. We can pick up Wi-Fi signal here. That means a base station is operation somewhere. It's true we are living in the IT era. I'm in my IT era. But the fact that only cell phones work when everything stopped. Isn't that weird? Is an emergency or survivors operating the station? There might be a safe town from the zombies where we've never been to. Whatever. Sounds like a silly pipe dream. Damn, I fucking hate him. We've already searched through the places around here. Then if we find out the place where we can get a Wi-Fi signal, we can also figure out that the place where the electricity supply is on. There's also a whole bunch of electronics left in a warehouse unused. Isn't it worth exploring it? Wow, you're smart. Calm down. Oh, I got a heart. Thank you. I don't want to romance Eugene. I don't like him. I just brought it up. Ignore some misspelling. It's hard to type because it's cold outside. Oh my god, the misspelling was like intentional. That's so funny. I make same mistakes too. It's better to go inside and text me if you're cold than come here and blow on my hands. Then come here and blow on my hands. When you come to my classroom to find a place where we can pick up a Wi-Fi signal, I think it's a good idea. Maybe there's something outside if you find it interesting, join me for a patrol. Are we like... Let's go to the PC room. Are we like... Why are you so excited? We're not going on a picnic. By the way, I'm not sure whether Lawrence will say okay. When we ask him to go investigate the PC room, he would grumble saying patrol routes will be complex. We can sneak there pretending to go to the PC for it. Then what can he do? Anyway, see him we go to patrol. Be careful not to tell others. So are we like living in a house together? Or like we're like living in a school together? And also, I don't want to romance Eugene. Okay, I gotta pick somebody else. No. Okay, thank God. I was like, if he's my only romanceable option, I'm gonna kill myself. My guardian angel. My God, who the fuck is this? Harry. Knock knock. It's me. It's you, Harry. He liked that. Huh? How'd you know that? I'm always keeping an eye on you. You can't get away from me. Really? Then can you take your eyes off me for a minute? I'll put on my pants. What? You're not wearing your pants? Just kidding. You're not watching me, right? You caught me. It's good you have a phone. I wanted to have a talk alone with you. Others can hear us at the meeting and outside the classroom. It's a bad thing we're in a group. By the way, don't mind what Scarlett said yesterday. She'll be jealous of you receiving a cell phone from Zion. Just let it go thinking that she picked on you. Thank you for worrying about me. Oh my God. Harry, but I'm glad that you took my side when she was picking on me. Wait, I think we missed something. We gotta go through the story because this is stuff that hasn't happened yet. Wait, you didn't even be blamed on what you did. To be honest, I wanted to plug your ears. You should have oh my God, then I'll sing it. Okay, stop. It's so fast. Wait, it's so fast. Wait, Harry, slow down. Okay, I'll sing next to you. Just thinking of it makes me laugh. I feel better now. Send me a message whenever you feel down. I'll make you laugh. Please let it go if sometimes I fail. I'm getting visuals. I'm getting the limited prescience. You might be on super speed. Please let it go sometimes I fail. This is actually very iconic. See you later at the meeting. Okay. I need to stop going to DMs and keep playing the episode because 3 hours in the bottom right. Episode card? Episode 1. Okay. Come on, you need to hurry. I think this is Zion. The swarm of zombies chasing us grew in size at a rapid rate. At a quick glance, I could see the torn and ragged flesh on their faces. Yeah, we absolutely skipped ahead by starting to read the DMs already, but I just got excited. I just got excited. I wish they were slower. With that speed, no one would tell they were undead. Oh, shit. I swear, please just... A firmly closed gate caught my eye. I rushed over to push it open, but it wouldn't budge. One of the boys with light-colored hair looked frustrated as he stepped over to help me push the door open. Fuck Eugene, dude. Damn, I told you we shouldn't have gotten involved. One zombie, way faster than the rest, was closing in on us with his arms reaching out. I cowered to avoid getting caught. Oh, come on, please open. With a heavy falling noise, the zombie collapsed. Hurry! Without hesitation, one of the guys started pounding the zombie with his baseball bat. The dark red blood splashed everywhere. Getting a bit braver, seeing it fall like that, I took a few steps back from the door. Then I rushed out as hard as I could, throwing my body to the door. Crash! Ooh, ah! The door flung open. Both the guy and I fell on the ground and rolled over. The guys fighting the zombie barely made it in as well. Ethan, stop what you're doing. Come on. Get inside, quick. As soon as the guy with the bat made it inside, we promptly closed the door behind him and locked it. The locking sound gave me slight relief, but every inch of my body was feeling sore. Oh shit, that was close. Clang, clang. The zombies were banging on the metal bars of the gate. We all would have been dead if it wasn't for that door. The exact thought of it gave me goosebumps. Are you alright? Need help choosing the right response? Ask for a hint. Are you alright? How about you? Are you hurt? Right response, we fucking win these. How about you? Are you hurt? I'm fine. Did you get hurt? No. I'm glad to see you aren't harmed. Yo, stop being lame and let's get inside. Everyone already went in. One guy who had been staring at us wagged his finger with a frown on his face. We were safe. For now. I followed the guys inside this somehow familiar school. This looked like the school close to where I used to live. Girl, if this was your school... It's been a couple days. How did you forget what your school looked like? So why the heck did we even help her? You almost got us killed, damn it. Hey, be nice. Anyone would have done the same in that situation. This is so annoying. Are you ever not annoyed? Just be quiet, man. I'm tired. This was all so crazy. Should I say something? I guess I should at least ask their names. I'm Harry. Huh? My name. Harry. Did he read my mind? He put his hand out with a kind smile. What's your name? With that smile, his soft gaze became even prettier than before. I nodded and told him my name. My name is Grace. Can I put a smiley face? Yes, I can. Confirm. Oh, no, I can't. Grace. Confirm. It's Grace. Wow, what a beautiful name. Really? Yeah, definitely. Wow, he's such a Mr. Positive. I felt a bit shy about his friendliness, so I looked away. I noticed other guys coming over. What are you doing here? Just getting acquainted, since I feel like we're gonna stay together here for a while. I made him British like Harry Styles. Knowing people's names ain't gonna keep you safe, you know. Don't say that. It's kind of nice that we all met. Nice? Ugh. My name is Lawrence. My name is Lawrence. The guy with the glasses introduced himself. Lawrence. I'm Grace. You look like you're a high schooler. Am I right? Everyone here except that guy over there is 18. Oh really? I felt like we were all the same age. But wasn't there another guy? I turned my head and spotted the guy from earlier swinging his baseball bat. Thanks to him, I was able to get away from the zombies. Hey, Ethan. He put his bat down and looked at me. Why don't you tell our new friend your name? Ethan. Nice to meet you, Ethan. Thanks for saving me back there. Man, a few words. Hey, my name's Zion. Don't cause any trouble like earlier. I'll try my best. Wait, so we're all 18 except one guy is older or younger? Hey, Eugene, you're not going to introduce yourself? Man, I don't feel like it. This is also pointless. I just want to know your name. Oh, fuck, we picked the right answer. I hate this guy. I just want to know your name. Why would you have to know everything you want? Eugene, you heard him, right? We're going to die anyway, so feel free to ignore it. Why do you have to say that? Just get some rest and get out of here. I fucking hate him. After saying those harsh words, Eugene walked away. He seemed to be on edge, but I didn't feel like he was a bad guy. No! No! He is! Fuck Eugene. Haha, I just shook it off. Eugene's got a rough tongue. Like a cat. I'll apologize on his behalf. Why don't you come inside? You don't need to apologize. The world wasn't exactly a nice place either. Think about that made me depressed. Lawrence waved at us and we followed him into one of the classrooms. I noticed you seemed quite uncomfortable around the others. Have you been on your own this whole time? Oh, yeah. I see. Must have been tough. What Harry said reminded me of the people from my previous life. It's been 3 days. Mom, Dad, all my dear friends. Were they okay? What were they doing? I was worried. I miss them a lot. I love saying my previous life. What? Are you crying? For goodness sake, we freaking saved you and now you're crying? No, I wasn't usually like this. I burst out crying and my entire face was covered with tears. I wiped off tears with my sleeve. Zion, come on. Don't you think it's too much? She's not the only one having a hard time. You don't think this is hard on us? No one here is about problems, man. Who says we are? Just stop. The room had turned quiet after everyone heard Zion yelling. What they said was all true. I wanted to stop crying, but I couldn't control my emotions. Someone started to pat me on my shoulder. It's all right. It's all good. Good. Don't bottle it up. It's not good for you. Cry it off. Cry it off. I swear. Yeah, I get it. I'm the asshole who can't sympathize with people. Well, this asshole's gonna hit the bed. You're gonna hit the bed? With the crowbar? Or like you're gonna go to bed? I like to think he's like, I'm gonna hit the bed. And he takes that crowbar and just fucking beats the shit out of that mattress. Zion left too. I felt awkward as if I made a mistake by coming here. I was overwhelmed by emotions. I missed my family. I got nervous around all these new people. Barely able to stop crying, I wiped my tears off my face. Sorry. It's just, I still remember that everyone I used to know. I'm sure they're all fine. You definitely see them again. Thank you, Harry. How about you guys? Don't you have anyone you miss? Of course. I lost my mum. My mum, because he's British. They don't know that, but he's British. And so they're wrong. I'm right. I should miss her. I miss my family too, but I don't think about that much anymore. It's more important to focus on staying alive. How about you, Ethan? Like Zion said, they all had tragic events in their lives. It's a tough time for all of us. As I leaned back against the wall, thud! The front door opened with a loud bang. Phew, that was close. Yeah, we're lucky to still be alive. Oh, you guys are back too. Thank goodness you guys are all right. A bunch of exhausted looking people walked in. Just by seeing them exchanging looks between each other, I could tell they've been staying with these guys. Did something happen? Lawrence asked the group who had just walked in. His voice was calm and gentle, yet so powerful. Oh, this must be what made him such a charismatic leader. Oh, he's the leader. Oh, work. Oh my gosh, you guys won't believe this. We were just walking into this convenience store, and all of a sudden, this pack of zombies just. Oh, you, Judy? My voice raised in pitch and speed as I heard her speak. I realized who it was. It was really my friend Judy. Judy, boo-booty. Let's go. But how did you? I mean, you were alive? Are you okay? This isn't a dream, is it? I can't believe you're really here. I was totally worried about. Guys, we found our friend. Okay, this is very sweet. I like this game's kind of wholesome. Me too. I really missed you. I was so happy to see her that I jumped over to her and gave her a big hug. Shocked, Judy just blinked at her eyes widely before I finally started hugging my back. I felt so relieved that tears started welling up again. What's up with those two? Come on, Jay. What the? I just gonna check out what they brought back. What's with the soap opera? Man, that's it for me here. I'm really leaving now. Stay close by. Yes, sir. I don't want to die, you know. Eugene clicked his tongue. He tongue pop it and left the room shortly after his return from somewhere. What about the others? Do you know what happened to our friends? I don't know. You're the first one I met so far. Maybe it's better if we don't know. I wanted to ask about our friends, but I soon decided better not to ask. I'm so glad I met you here. Yeah, we should do our best to stay alive. Oh my god. Swoosh. The sliding door opened unexpectedly. Hot. A beautiful woman just walked in. I think she's gonna be like the female antagonist who's like vying for the affection of these boys, but she's really hot. Okay. I'm back. Am I late? Hey, we've all been waiting for you, Scarlet. I noticed all the zombies out by the front gate, so I thought I would check them out for a bit. You shouldn't. That's dangerous. That's too dangerous. I got to question. A pretty girl walked in. She seemed to be part of the group too. Decided to greet her, but what's with the new face? She made an intimidating face at me as soon as she noticed me. It seemed more like she was wary. I mean, I kind of understand. Hopefully she'll warm up when she gets noticed a bit better. I said, why the hell is there a newcomer here? I want to know that too. I mean, fair. I could be a zombie. Has it been more than an hour? We don't know. I was just about to introduce you. We helped her earlier today. Hi, are you guys even sure she's not infected? I understood the extra caution given the circumstances. But cutting me off like that, not cool. I walked to her to tell her I wasn't infected, but hey, she's got blood on her hand. Everyone looked at me in horror. She's infected, isn't she? I got a ruby. I got a ruby. Whoa, episode card. Welcome to episode cards. Cards are gifts to you. You've obtained a card. With cards, you can see a different side of our story in an alternate world. Whoa, that's so crazy. Bad ball hitter. Crazy thing to say. Wait, this game's kind of fun. Like, it's like stupid and ridiculous, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Because it's so stupid. It's just episode, but with zombies. And that's more fun. I think that's what the episodes been missing is zombies. So let's do another episode. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. Episode 2. Judy cowered and stepped back. I was so shocked I didn't know what to say. What? I asked if you're sure you're not infected. Hey, who the hell brought her here? Scarlet, why are you being so mean to her? She's my friend. Friend? Who cares if she's everyone's best friend? What if she turns into a zombie and all of a sudden she kills... Honestly, she's not wrong. Like, she's being fair. It's a zombie apocalypse. Like, I too would be like, I'm so happy for you that you found your friend. That's great. But she does have, like, blood on her hands, which is how this is spread. So, like, let's be careful. Don't you remember how we just barely were able to get here? So every time we were out, we were going to bring a friend back here? Scarlet, we should help others when we can. What should his voice be? Yeah. Yeah. We need survivors. Oh, is that right? Then let's say that's the case. Scarlet turned her head and glared at me. So when do you plan to leave? Damn! Oh! Well, you've been saved. Is there anything else you need from us? What? She continued to cut me off. We're running out of food, and every time we go outside, we risk our lives to find more. We're not exactly in a place to help others. Am I wrong? A cat has the zoomies and is running around. I don't know if you can hear her, like... Do you hear that? She's... Damn, oh, she's going crazy mode. Damn. Am I wrong? Isn't she right? We know his name is Jay. It came up before. Why is it suddenly a question mark again? We can just bring people here and drain our resources. I think we should send her out. Okay, you could back the fuck up for a second. Their hostility toward me made me nervous. How naive of me to think that I had met nice people. Are you insane? Don't you know what it's like out there? I don't think it's such a terrible idea to let her stay. It didn't seem like they'd ever come to an agreement. Lawrence thought for a second before tapping me on the shoulder. Then he drew everyone's attention. You seem to have something to say, right? Yes! Yes. We fucking win these, dude. Yeah. I thought as much. Aw, he's very sweet. I like this guy. Well, I think everyone's ready to listen. Thanks. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Do you like her or something? Why are you taking her side? That's enough, Scarlet. I love this Velma character. I want to hear what she has to say, too. The other girl, who hadn't said a word, interrupted Scarlet and looked at me. What should I do now? Right, I have to explain first. Once you are infected, the symptoms arise within an hour. I remember that. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Okay, slay. Ethan likes people who are well informed. The symptoms arise within an hour. She isn't infected. She isn't infected. I feel like he's like an ASMR. It's like he just like has no voice, which is why he doesn't speak. Because he's like, his voice is just like, he lost his voice. So he's like, she isn't infected. How do you know? How do you know it can't take longer? I can't take that risk. Sue. Thank you, Sue. Scarlet, let's just hear her out. I know you guys don't want me here, but I promise I can make myself useful. Scarlet scoffed and frowned while the others looked intrigued. Before I met you guys, I found some food. Thank you, Ethan! I found some food. That's right. That should be more than helpful. I remember what Scarlet said about the food, and I brought some food from the grocery store. Spit it out. I'm not gonna hold you guys back, I promise. I'm really thankful you guys helped me out there. I'll make sure not to put you in danger like that. Also, I'm still feeling nervous. Took a deep breath and looked around. Harry! My eyes meet with Harry's, whose warm smile gave me the courage to continue. I've got enough food for us. I opened my bag and showed them the buns. I opened my bag and mooned them and took off my pants. I can run pretty fast too. I can really take care of myself, trust me. And I'll help you search for more food too, so... Can I stay here with you guys? Did I convince them? I felt parched after speaking so nervously. I know Scarlet's lips spread in a smile. Did she change her mind? Maybe she won't tell me to. You expect me to believe that? I sighed as I realized we were back at square one. How could I convince her that when she wouldn't even listen to me? Do I really have to go back out there? Going back to being all alone out there, sleeping in empty buildings? It'd be tough all by myself. Man, you guys aren't gonna let me sleep, are you? What's up with all this noise? It was Zion. He swung open the door and stomped in the room. You're so full of it. See, Zion thinks so too. I was talking about you, Scarlet. What? Don't you remember when you first came here? You were begging us to please believe in you. That you were not infected. Don't you remember? Zion grinned and sat in the corner of one of the classroom tables. Why are you bringing that up now? That's like in the past. It doesn't relate to what Scarlet's worried about right now. Also, I agree with Scarlet. How can we trust her? Of course. Why does it keep saying we don't know their names? I know her name is Sue. Of course we can't sure of anything right now, but guys, think about it for a moment. Like or not, we're on this together. Play the song. We have to trust each other. If we make anyone else leave now, we might face even greater danger later. I agree. It wouldn't hurt to just wait and see. To find out who she really is. I think she's no harm to us. We'll find out for sure if we spend more time together. Harry finished with a smile. Totally. So are you saying we should all risk our lives for this random girl? Yes, because we're all human. We care. That's right. We're nothing like those mindless zombies out there. Ethan slowly looked at me as he finished talking to the group. He wasn't smiling, but something about him was definitely reassuring. What's up with all the drama in here? I fucking hate him. I hate Eugene so much. I'm sure he would prefer if I left. We were just discussing, why? Well, you never know if she's infected. We don't know anything about her. She might betray us later. What's the big deal? We're all gonna die soon anyway. You're not even remotely worried? Just mind your own life. Who cares if you stay here or not? Ugh. He seemed a bit annoyed, but I was surprised at his response. That was completely unexpected. I thought he didn't want me here. Lawrence clapped his hands and to get everyone's attention. Looks like we have a few different opinions. How about we vote on this? Vote? I wonder if I had any chance to make it. How many of them would vote for me staying? My hands started to shake. There was no guarantee I wouldn't be voted out. I lowered my head as I thought of what would happen a few seconds later. Man, is this really necessary? Not a bad idea. Voting? Sounds fair. I know everyone's totally with me on this. You guys don't just want to say it out loud. Well, I don't think this is a voting matter. We can think of alternatives, like we can let her stay in a different room the first night or something. You know what they say, majority rules. It was that gentle voice I'd heard before, but somehow it sounded so cold now. My eyes met with Lawrence's. I felt the warmth in his eyes looking at me. Could he have been telling me all was going to be well? We should get ready for the voting then. Ethan, you want to give me a hand, bro? Make up your mind till we get back, so you don't regret your choices. Is there even any need to think about it? Scarlet gave me a cold eye as she spoke. I turned my head around to see what the other guys were doing. I could hear my heart pounding. What was going to happen to me? I finished episode 2. I'm assuming they let me stay because I continue to be there. Slay! Okay. I feel like we got a pretty good introduction to Dangerous Fellows Zombie Survival. Let's see. Let's add it to the list, baby. Put it on the list. Actually, kind of love this one. Honestly, I did too. This game was very fun. It was kind of fucking sick. I really enjoy it. It was very episode like, but it was fun and stupid. Oh my god, please. Okay, let's see. Where are you? Dangerous Fellows. Add a straight up good game tier. Eyes. Honestly, it was kind of baller. I think I definitely found. I didn't find love because they're all minors and I'm an adult. Here, yeah, I'll I will add a row above called kind of baller, actually. Kind of baller. Low-key. What color should it be? Oh, it's gonna ruin the color scheme. Okay. Oh no, I just released a tier. No, that's not what I meant to do. Don't look. Low key. And then it's gonna be what color? The next color. Beep. Sorry, this is color coordinating is very important to me. It is very important to me personally. Slay. Everything's fine. So honestly, kind of baller Loki. It was a episode type game, but it involved zombies, many characters, way better animation art style than episode. I do hate the form of I guess this is a mobile game. I guess you can play this on mobile, of like in-app purchases. Oh shit, you're right. I found love. I found love. Save. I do hate like the whole in-app purchase like type of game, but like you didn't have to do it. And I love the fact that like the DMs come at a specific time and they're only there for a couple of hours. Like that's kind of sick. That's kind of funny. And it was genuinely like heart-wrenching. She found her friend Judy after she thought like she'd been dead this whole time. Like I'm emotionally invested. So kind of all low key. Let's see. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do one. Let's do not a speed round, but let's do one more. Let's just get a taste of another one. So we've done King of Spies, Dangerous Fellows, and the last one for today is going to be My First Date RPG. Fuck yeah. Let's absolutely go. All right. Let's get into it, yeah. My First Date RPG. Let's go. Oh, it's so small. So small. Let's see. Will it let me? My First Date RPG. Get in there. Boom. Oh my god, what the fuck? Whoa! Sorry, it just got so much bigger for you guys. What the fuck is this? There we go. Whoa. Okay. Other stuff. What is other stuff? I just want to see. Merch. No shit. Okay, how do I get out of here? That's crazy. Okay. My First Date RPG. Boots. Let's start a game, shall we? You guys ready to go on our first date? I sure am. Select a character to play. You can also check the sign for more information about the game. Okay. Restart the game? No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, learn more about this and other games at our website. Okay. Thanks for buying, reading. Okay, have fun. Name, Oriana, high school senior. Do you want to play as this character? No. For a second. Elliot, high school senior. Do we want to play as this character? Should it be a girl or a boy? Let's be a girl and then make it gay. Yes. Which episode do you want to play? Let's just skip to the last one. Let's do episode 1. Let's start. Let's go chronologically. Oh, I didn't read it. I clicked it on accident. Oriana, 12 years of public school has its ups and downs, the epic highs and lows of high school football. Oriana. But I've learned a lot, made friends, and done all kinds of fun things. Cool. Except I've never been on a date with a guy. Oh, I forgot. I have to be on a date with a guy. Okay, that's fine. Fine, the straight, that's fine. Straightness is valid. And no, I'm not some loser who doesn't socialize. That's not the reason I haven't. Damn. But I did hear something said by a group of boys last year in 11th grade. Oh god, what'd they say? I heard them call me a high maintenance girl. Oh, okay. Rude, first of all. I didn't quite understand what they meant by that, so I asked my parents about it. They said that certain guys don't date girls that look like they'll spend lots of money, and since they know that I don't come from a rich family, they think they'll have to spend their extra money on me, and they don't want to do it. Well, in that case, I am a high maintenance girl. Slay, even if they think I'm cute, which I've heard them say too. I mean, fucking hell yeah, go. Let's go. We win these. So if this group of guys think this about me, do other guys think that about me too? Is this my problem? I will say that, like, being told that someone won't date you, but still being like, but you're hot though. It's not the serve you think it is. It still hurts. You know, still doesn't feel good. So at the start, I'm definitely not talking about personal experience. Anyway, so at the start of the 11th grade, I had to make a decision. Do I try and change who I am to raise my chances of getting asked out on a date? Or do I be myself, which could not raise my chances... What? Or do I be myself, which could raise my chances of not being asked out? Damn. Well, after a lot of thinking and a lot of prayer, slay, I guess, I decided to be me. Good. It felt good to make that important decision. I'm happy for you, Queen. No, I don't feel happy about not dating anyone yet, but I have to live with myself for the rest of my life. So I change who I am to please a small group of guys. I mean, yeah, Queen. Speak on it. That's, yeah. Plus, I think, no, I know God will bring a guy into my life and it'll be the right guy. Is this a Christian game? They're being very subtle about it. Yeah, that's what I believe. Happy for you, Queen. Work. And I still have a few months left of high school left. So maybe I'll get asked out before it's all over. Anything could happen. So true. Anything could happen. That's so funny. Oh my god, it looks like Pokemon. This is so cute. Well, today is another day of school. Time to finish getting ready. Oh my god, so cute. What purse should I bring to school today? The shiny one. I feel like the shiny one today. But which shiny one, Giggle? I don't know. I'll take this one. I don't get to see which one? Okay, fine. Whatever. It's fair. It's fine. I didn't even want to see it. Should I wear a jacket? Yeah. Yeah, it'll look cute. I wore the thin one since it's getting warmer again. I'm always a layers girl. What shoes should I wear today? Sneakers. Yeah, those will make it comfortable for walking around school. I can wear my thin socks and start to get warmer in the mornings again. Thank you. I remember it's getting warmer. You just said so. Okay, let me look at myself again. Whoa, just traveled really far. Hair done, teeth brushed, face cleaned. I'll skip makeup today. Work, because that's for sinful women. That's for sluts. Okay, yay, I look great. I love looking at my best. I'm glad I have friends that feel the same way too. Happy for you, Queen. During 10th grade, I want to start... I keep just wanting to click to, like, get out of this room and go to school, but it keeps being like, during the 10th grade, I want to start a club at school about stuff like fashion and looks, but I never found the time to do it. Got pretty busy, I suppose. Okay. I could start one now, but it's hard the second semester of 12th grade. So I just stick with the thinking about my future. I would be busy enough with that. Can we get the fuck out of here? Okay, I'm ready to go. Breakfast time. Oh, can I go on the computer? No. I don't have any emails. IMs. When was this game made? Oh my god, people. Hello. Breakfast is ready. Have a seat and eat up. Okay. Morning. I'll be leaving for work soon, but I'm going to eat first. Hell yeah, Dad. Hell yeah, Dad. Oh my god, sit in the chair. Eat breakfast. Thanks, Mom, for breakfast. It looks great. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks delicious. You're welcome, and thank you. So, how's the school bus working for you, honey? It's good. Really? Well, it does stink to ride it. But I know it's only temporary, and once I graduate, I'll have my own car. Yes, that's right. I love these long, pregnant pauses. That's the curveball. For this semester, I have to ride this bus to school. Yep, I'm a senior, riding the school bus like a freshman without a car. Damn. Well, I do have a car. Kinda. Ever since I got my driver's license, I've used the family car to drive to and from school. And of course, for shopping trips during the week. Dad said he'd buy me a car as my graduation gift. He needs time to save money for it. Work. But Dad has a new job that requires him to drive in the morning, so I can't use it anymore. Dang. Well, at least the bus stop is right down the street. It's not far. Why does it like completely close out and then open between sentences? That's so funny. It's just kind of sad to end my senior year by riding the bus. Huh. And I've got great news for you, honey. Oh, what's that, Dad? I've been doing the finances this month. And with the new job and the new pay, we'll be able to afford to get your car before you graduate high school. What? Really? Yup. We should be able to buy it after spring break. Spring break? Yes, that's perfect. The year was 2020, and she never got back from spring break. Ha ha ha, that's good. So you should start looking for cars now. We can start doing some price comparisons. What thrilling gameplay that would be. Okay, I will, definitely. Can I go to school now? Oh yeah, did you hear back from Uncle Joe yet? Ah, that's right, I sure did. He said they are currently looking for models. And he would be happy for you to visit over spring break. Awesome. I'm a model? Work. My Uncle Joe, which is my dad's brother, got a job in the city working at an ad agency. The ad agency produces catalogs and websites for different stores and brands. Since he works there, he knows who to submit my resume and headshots to. Let's go, girl. And if they like them, they may hire me. And that means my first professional job as a model. Work. Work. Use those connections. After high school and graduation, I'm going to live with my uncle and aunt in the city. I'm going to take some general education courses at the college there, but I'd be close to the ad agency, so I can work there while I go to school. Work. Hell yeah. And of course that would mean a new group of guys to be around. Slay. I'm happy for her. So spring break will be like a trial period to see what things are like up there. This is going to be awesome. I think so, girl. Thanks. Breakfast was great. I'm going to head to the bus now. Okay, be safe, Oriana. I will. Love you. Get out of here. Get out of here. What's this say? Okay, the bus is that way. This way? Ha! Now that I'm getting a car earlier, riding the bus really is no big deal now. Just a little bit more inconvenience, but after that, I'll have my very own car. Yes! Slay. What does these signs say? House number A2. What extensive world building. What is this house name? House number A1. Okay. Oh, God. And now I'm on a bridge. I thought you said the bus stop was close. I feel like we're just walking to school. Ooh. Which way? Is it this way? I don't know. Where the fuck are we, girl? Where is the bus stop? Neighborhood Park. No visitors between the hours of 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. Where the fuck am I? I'm just trying to get to school. I'm just trying to go to school. Where the fuck is the bus stop? Why am I in Versailles? Like, where the fuck did I go? Oh, someone else is the bus stop? Okay, I got there. Jesus. Is it Elliot, the other playable character? I've been the only one here so far this semester. I wonder who it is. He's a new kid in town. Okay, where are you going, babe? Had to go around. Hello. Whoa, hot. Okay, let's work. Hi. Hi. And that's all. That's all they wrote. I feel like I've seen him at school before, but I don't know. Oh well, I use my phone. Time to see what's going on in the world today. Okay. Oriana's starting another day at school. The school bus may be inconvenient, but brighter days are ahead of her. Okay. But who is the guy at the bus stop? I don't know. I bet you it's Elliot. Does he want to tell her something? Oh yeah, you guys can't see, but he started just like looking at me, and to be continued. character blogs. Project Summer Ice. Summer Ice character blogs. Whoa. Hi there, it's me, Rick, from the Project Summer Ice series, and it's time for another ProjectSummerIce.com character blog. Okay. To all the girls out there playing our game, you may feel like Oriana in the story. You may not have had your first date yet either. But don't worry, just continue being yourself and improve yourself on the inside and the outside. Your first date will happen at the right time. Aw, thanks guys. Thanks Rick. And to the guys out there, remember, when you start dating, you need to be ready to spend money on your girlfriend. Guys, men out there, this you have to be, when you start dating, you need to be ready to spend money on your girlfriend. Don't try to be yourself and all the other shit he just said to all the girls out there. That's not for you. This is for you. Are you ready for that responsibility? Make sure you don't date a girl that's focused on how much money you have, even if she is cute. The amount of money you have, which can change at any moment, which means her opinion of you can change at any moment too. Fair. Whatever your situation, make sure to ask God for guidance. He can help you. Hell yeah, brother. I love the subtlety of this very Christian theming. As someone who is like religious, this is the funniest shit I've ever read, because this is hi Nikki. God help, my girlfriend thinks I'm a pauper. This is so fucking funny. Oh shit. I love that this is their, like, this is so earnest. And if you're a Christian, you have the power of the Holy Spirit in you. The Holy Spirit can help guide you on the path you need to go in your life. That path may not be easy, but in due time, you'll be a stronger person because of it. What happened to the dating part? This is called My First Date RPG. We haven't even gone on a date yet. Thanks for playing Story 1 for Oriana. You can play the story again from the main menu, but you can choose to play another available story. You can find more characters. Okay, let's just skip to the last one. See you next time. Bye, Rick. Bye, Rick. In the next story, complete Oriana Story 1. Oriana sees the guy at the bus stop. Who he is and does he have something to say to her? And Oriana meets up with friends during lunch at school. What does she hear that makes her a little anxious? Oh, is this like a teaser for what comes next? Find out in Oriana Story 2 of the Project Summer My First Date RPG. See you next time. Okay, I'd like to play. Keep playing. I kind of want to skip to like the last chapter. Oh my god, I like closed out of the game. What the fuck? What the hell? It like completely cut out of the game. And I have to... What is this? Bible video game Sundays? Only 99 cents? How do I get to the game that I want to play? Obsessed that you can't just go to the next, you have to load saved game. Wait, I didn't save it though. Are you getting microtransactions right now? Wait, I didn't save it. So do I have to start a new game? Wait, what? What? This is great. Wait, what? Yeah, which episode do we play? Okay, I want to... Fuck it, we're playing episode 5. Fuck this. Jail for everyone. Let's see, have I finally gone on a date at this point? Knock, knock. Hello? Who's there? I don't know. Hi, Elliot, come on in. Oriana's almost ready. Great, I knew his name was Elliot. I fucking knew it. Because he was the other playable character. Oh my god, we're going to like prom or something? Oriana will be back here by 10 p.m. Oh my god, we're going on our date. Ah! It's our first date. Guys, get excited. Oriana's dead. Okay, have fun. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Slick, where are we going? We're going to go bowling? Go to Dave and Buster's? My first ever date ever as a person. It was in 6th grade. I went to Dave and Buster's. My mom was a chaperone, and it was honestly baller. It was fucking sick. The next phase of our little girl growing up is here. Yep, I love the variety of names. We got Elliot and Oriana. Do you need the address again? Nope, I have it right here on my phone, along with the directions on how to get there. We map quested it. Good. So, if you don't mind, I'll drive out first, and then you follow me. We're not driving together? Why wouldn't we just drive together? Maybe that was a plot point in another episode. Oh, or maybe they're trying to follow the law in the sense that you can't, after you get your license, you can't drive another person for a couple of months or whatever. If it gets up on the road, just keep following your instructions. Sounds good. Okay, let's go. Yeah. I love the idea of going on a date and not driving there together, even though you start in the same location. That's so fucking funny. It would be nice to have Elliot drive me, especially because this is my first date ever. Oh, I fucking knew we should have skipped the last episode because this is the first date. This is the titular date. This is not Elliot. This is not Elliot, first of all. I always imagine me relaxing in my boyfriend's car with him driving me around. However, because of how long I've known him, I feel more comfortable driving myself. Honestly, also kind of baller, just being like, I kind of want to drive. As someone who loves driving, gets car sick, I feel her. But it does give me a chance to drive my nice new car. Happy for her. Happy for our queen. She got her car. I'd accept an invitation for a date from Elliot. Yes. So now it's time for the next step. Spend some more time with him. For Elliot to get to know me more and for me to get to know him more. Yes, girl, that is the point of a date. To know if this is a guy I want to date all the time. My boyfriend. Guys, it's getting really serious. Okay, time for my first date with Elliot. I know it's going to be fun. Hee. These pregnant pauses are killing me. Here we are. Wow, this place looks amazing. Look at all the different shops. Yeah, this place may be called the Breakthrough Gaming Shopping Mall, but there are restaurants, stores to shop in, and along with activities like mini golf. It's not just about video games. Is he sponsored by this mall? I've seen the ads for it, but I wasn't listening to all the details when they would come on. Good. Thank God she didn't listen to the details, otherwise she would have known, and he would have been saying information she already knew. He would have been mansplaining. Thank you for taking me here for our first date, Elliot. You're welcome, Oriana. I love this very human interaction. So, where are we going first? Well, where do you want to go, Oriana? Oh, well, let me think. I like to try the mini golf first, and then it'd be nice to get something to eat. And then walk around the stores after to get a little exercise after the meal. Alright, slay. Ha! That's the order I was thinking too. Oh my god, guys, they're perfect for each other. Really cool. So let's play mini golf. It's that way. Right. Mini golf in a mall is kind of iconic though. Kind of like work. I love mini golf. And so, I don't get to play mini golf? Then what's the fucking point? And so after some time playing golf, Elliot and Oriana go to one of the restaurants at the mall to get dinner. Okay. The waiter takes them to their table and gives them their menus, and then returns to other work at the restaurant. So now it's time for Elliot and Oriana to decide what to order. Okay. The waiter leaves to go do the other work in the restaurant. This completely empty restaurant. I wonder what I should order. I don't know, what kind of restaurant is it? I'm assuming Elliot is going to pay for the meal. I don't know if I would assume that. I am under the idea of if you ask someone out, you pay, but also you should split the bill. I never assume someone's going to pay for my meal. It's very much like I asked you out, so I'm paying. But if you fight me on it enough, I will split the bill. But usually I won't split the bill. Usually I'll just pay. Or if someone asks me out, I will fight to tooth and nail to split the bill. But I don't know how much he wants to spend. This is something you kind of like, I brought my own money just in case, but still. Good, smart. Make sure you always bring the money, because don't just assume someone's going to pay for you. See, unless they say something like, order anything you want, Oriana. I'll be paying for both of us, of course. Oh, okay, thank you. Guys, this day is going great. Awesome. I get to order anything I want. I'm so hungry and everything on the menu sounds so tasty. Well, except for that. And that. She's picky. Let's go. These pauses. Let's see. I want onion rings as an appetizer, but I wonder how big of a serving they give. I looked at some of the review videos of this restaurant's food, and it looks like they fill it about this plate size right here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I could eat all those rings by myself. I'm gonna get the beef egg rolls as an appetizer. Oh, fuck yeah. So I could share some of that with you, and I can have some of your rings. I do that sometimes with my family when we eat out. Really? That's what I do with my family, too. You guys should just get married. You obviously have so much in common. Well, what do you know? But yeah, let's split them. Cool. But, no sharing entrees. I'm gonna eat that all by myself. Oh my gosh, she's so quirky. She loves food. Ha ha ha. Me too. Ha ha ha. See, I'm not like that though. I'm very much of like, if I'm eating something really good, I will offer a bite to everyone at the table because I'm like, if my food's good to me, I have a bite. It's so good. Share the love. Share the love. Share the food. And so the waiter returns, and Elliot and Ariana each say what they want to eat. Which is what? We don't get to hear? We don't get to know? After all that, we don't get to know? Wow. The waiter writes it down and then returns to the kitchen. Now it's time to wait for the first part of the meal to be cooked and brought to them. Yes, that is how restaurants work. That is how restaurants work, actually. So, Oriana, are you still going to check out that fashion agency over spring break? Yep. I just want to be one of those models employed there, but that's a hard job to get without industry connections or without tons of social media followers that the company can benefit from. Really? Yeah. I could try to get more followers, but to get more followers, I'd have to post things online that I don't want to, or learn software that I don't really want to spend time learning. Okay, then maybe like social media isn't your gig if you don't want to do any of the parts that make doing a social media job fun. Ugh. Or spend all my free time on my computer and phone. So you don't want to be that's fine. You don't have to be a social media influencer to be a model. So I have my uncle who works at the company come out and good work for me. Yeah, use that nepotism. Do it. He's my only industry connection. I see. Well, I think it'll work out for you. You're really beautiful, Oriana. Thank you. Thanks, Elliot. So how are things going at the car dealership? Oh, he works at a car dealership. I wonder if he gave us a deal on the car. Still looking good. After spring break and then after high school graduation, I can start working full time. Work. We love a guy who works like a job. Like fucking hell yeah. Go to trade school. Fuck yeah. As long as I don't get fired or get laid off before then. Haha. Oh, why do you think you could get laid off or fired? You never know. Dad says that's when you're working for a company that you don't own, you have to be ready for anything. This is crazy. And then the environment of a company you have no control over can change at any moment. Good point. Thankfully, things have been stable over there. No drastic leadership changes or anything, so it looks like my full-time job is guaranteed, but I still have time to come to grips with the idea. What the fuck is okay, they're definitely trying to, this is definitely one of those games where they're trying to, teach the kids, get a job, but don't be uncomfortable with a job because what if things change? So always be prepared. And treat your girl to a nice dinner. I get it, but it's just so... And remember to pray. It's just so... Remember to pray that your girlfriend doesn't think you're poor. It's so funny because it's so earnest. And so it's just even funnier. So, what would you do if you did lose your job? What a fucking conversation for a first date. What's your favorite movie? What kind of food do you like? What's your favorite color? It would be so what if, your life, was, a financially in unrest because you lost your job? What would you do? What's your 5-year plan if you lost your job right now? Damn, you could back up. I don't want to lose my job. That's crazy. Well... I'd be upset to have spent almost 2 years working there, only to get fired before going full time. But there were plenty of other jobs out there. I just start somewhere else again. Only this time, since I wouldn't have to go to school, I could go for full-time hours straight from the start. Good way to put it. Glass half full. Let's go, boy. Right. But what if you couldn't find another job in the car industry? Girl, what is this line of questioning? Girl, chill. He's not your husband. This is a high school relationship. This does not matter. Oh my god. I mean, I guess they're graduating, but still that's crazy of being so what would you do? What's your backup plan? It's a first date. Yo, chill. There's a lot of car dealerships and shops all over the city, so I'm sure I could find at least one that would hire me. But yeah, that's a good question if I couldn't get a job in the car industry. I guess at that point, that's where I would have to look at my priorities. What are your priorities? I've done the calculations. And if I work full-time hours for at least 6 months and save as much money as I can, that would give me plenty of money for a down payment for a place to rent. Maybe even a down payment for a house. When was this made? Because absolutely no fucking way. With a little extra help financially from my parents, maybe. Yes. So you plan to move out of your parents' house after graduation? Yeah. Living with my dad and mom is cool, and my room is great. But after high school, I want my privacy, so I want to get my own place. But I'm not comfortable leaving the state just yet, so I'll get a place here in town. I mean, to be fair, I also did move out with my parents when I was 17, so fair. And if I do that, if I need anything, I can drive back home anytime I want. Haha. Yeah. Do you know what you're gonna do if you can't get hired at the company? Like, this is crazy. Just like flirt a little. Like, it's a date. Flirt a little. It's supposed to be my first date RPG. This is not what first dates are like. You're not supposed to be like, so what do you do? This is what it's all about. It's all about looking at someone's backup plans and picturing the worst case scenarios for their life right now. So it's like, if your life just completely blew up in the next couple days, what would happen? I mean, I guess it's like, it's good to know about somebody of like, what are your priorities? What would you do if things like this happen? But off rip. Like, there's no small talk about the food. I mean, I guess there was a little small talk about the food. But, like, this is crazy. But, I mean, like, they match each other's freaks, so work. Well, that's what's been making me a little nervous. I'm very passionate about beauty and fashion. I know I have the right look for the right look companies are looking for. But there are a lot of pretty faces out there. Lots of girls that like beauty and fashion. Fair. What makes me different from them? That's why I'm trying to get in with my uncle to get me in. But if that doesn't work, I don't really know what I do. I haven't really given it much some thought. Well, looks like you need to find your priorities too. Elliot! Bro! Looks like you need to find your priorities too, huh? Looks like you're fucking failing it. Looks like you get your shit together. Like, that's crazy! I'm only going for a full-time job at the car shop because I already work there. But if that doesn't work out, a full-time job is still a full-time job. My priority is working full-time long enough to get a down payment and money to live on my own. I'll figure out my next step after I accomplish that. I don't understand how the fashion industry works. But if it doesn't work out with you at the agency, I'm sure there'll be other places you can get hired at, even if your relative doesn't work there. You just need to figure out what's the most important for you when it comes to your career. Yeah. Cool. Here comes the food. Oh, great. Time to eat. So what are my priorities for my career? Like I love this first date, just like sending her into a downward fucking spiral. Like, this would send me into a spiral if this happened on the first date. I'd be like, God, I guess I am a failure and everything sucks. I guess wow, I can't do anything. Like, this would send me into an institution. Let me think. Yeah, this is the time to be. Love that long pause of let me think. This is the time to be thinking about your future, not about the person across from you. You're trying to get to know them. No. This is about you, Ariana. This is all about you. It's not about him. It's not like you're on a date or anything trying to get to know somebody. No. This is about you, babe. This is about you. You're the main character. I want to model beautiful clothes. I want to model beautiful dresses and gowns and cute casual clothes, shoes, accessories, hats, jewelry, and more. I assume this was all included, but I'm glad she spelled it out for us. But I don't want to model nasty swimwear like those sluts, like those whores on the covers of magazines with their tits out. And I refuse to post pictures of myself online, hoping guys will lust for me. God forbid someone, oh my God forbid I post a cute picture of myself. This is crazy. Well, I mean, yeah, you never want to post pictures hoping, like, for other people. Like, that's not terribly bad. Something tells me this is the actual dialogue. I mean, it's not bad to post pictures for other people. Just, like, having that be your only mindset, I think, is damaging. Because, like, I post pictures for, like, my friends where I think they'll think I look cute. And I'm like, and I post pictures where I think I look cute. I basically treat Instagram like my own personal scrapbook. Because a likely story. I like scrapbooking. So it's my own digital scrapbook. So yeah, I refuse to post pictures, but I was hoping guys will lust for me. I mean, it's not bad to, like, post pictures when you feel hot. I don't think that's crazy. I know women do it all the time for attention and money. Hey, you could back the fuck up. Let's not rag on women here. Let's not do that. Hey, Oriana, you could back the fuck up real quick. And some are very successful doing it too, and they should be. And you would do it too for a check. If you don't get that job, you would do it too for a check. And also, it's not that big of a deal. Seeing the money they make and all the attention can be really tempting. But when I think about it, the more I realize that's not what I want to do. And that's fair. But just don't judge someone about it. You don't have to do it. I hate her. I want to be the good example for the girls and women out there. I want to be a good example for the girls and women out there. An example of someone who can be civil without going down that path of whores. That path of sin. Besides, posting all that stuff online is dangerous. I mean, that's fair. Especially with AI and shit. Generative AI. Who knows who's looking at your page? Fair. You are a minor, so keep that in mind. And I want to inspire girls and women to be beautiful, to find their own unique fashion sense, to help them be more confident about how they look. Listen, I bet you this entire time Elliot's talking and she's just not fucking listening. She is dissociating and she's just thinking about herself. And Elliot's sitting there be like, yeah, you know, and I really like this movie because it really makes me think. It was a woman like that who helped me be more confident when I was younger. They also helped me grow in my faith in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. All three? She helped you in all three? That's crazy. And to help me with beauty and fashion. She sounds like a cool gal. So that's what I want to do for others and get paid for it as my job. That's my priority. And I'm so happy for her. Thanks again for the words of encouragement, Elliot. Does she just not say that out loud? She's just thinking about that in her mind. So what if I don't get a job at the company? Yeah, there are many other places that I can apply. Just to be confident and do it. And I've got plenty of time before the year into the school year and the start of the summer. I got plenty of time to change direction if it doesn't work out. But please help me go in the right direction, God. Oh, this is the prayer corner. Help me to take each day one at a time, and thank you for your guidance. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. I am obsessed with her praying in the middle of her self-discovery. Okay, time to eat all this yummy food. You're on a date. You have not spoken a word to each other in so long because you've just been spiraling. This is so funny. And so the main meal is now complete. But what about dessert? What about it? What about it? Great meal. Yup, delicious. Okay, I want dessert, but I don't know if I can eat it all by myself. Ha, that's why I got a salad as my meal. I knew I needed space to try the desserts. Oh no, that's what I should have done. If only you guys shared food. If you weren't full already, what dessert would you have gotten? The vanilla cheesecake. That sounds great. Well, you can still buy it and then pack it to go. You can eat it for at home tomorrow or something. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to carry it around when we go to the stores. And I like eating stuff like that when it's fresh. I see. In that case, I'll order the vanilla cheesecake, and then you can have some part of it if you want, just to see how it tastes. Oh, is that dessert you were originally going to get? No, but it does sound good. Besides, this isn't the last time I'll be here, so I'll try something else next time. Okay. Well, that's really sweet, thank you. If that's what you want to do, I'd love to have a bite. Cool, now get the wave's attention when she walks past. Did it work? Did we get her attention? And so, dinner ends with a nice dessert. After Ellie and Oriana leave the restaurant, they begin to walk around the stores in the mall. So many cool things to see and buy. List them. List one thing. As the night continues on, Elliot continues to talk with Oriana, and Oriana talks to Elliot. And we don't get to see any of it because what is this, a dating sim? Ellie's attention was always on Oriana, and Oriana's attention was always on Elliot. But now it's getting closer to 10 p.m. So the end of the day is getting closer too. Are we gonna kiss? Ellie and Oriana head back to their separate cars to begin driving to Oriana's house. Hilarious that they drove in separate cars. I don't think that's so funny. Both arrive back in Oriana's neighborhood, and Ellie begins to walk Oriana to the front door of her house. This is a great night, Oriana. I agree, Elliot. We're gonna shake hands about it. Elliot looks at Oriana, and Oriana looks at Elliot. After such a great night, what does Oriana want from Elliot? So, how will Elliot choose to end the date with Oriana? Why does Elliot get to choose? What? What? Who's Violet? Who the fuck was that? Wait, we don't get to see if they like kiss or hug or shake hands at all? What the fuck? They probably kissed. They probably had sex. Hey there, it's me, Oriana. Oh my god, it's her! Oh my god, it's her from the game. How would you want your first date with a guy to end? Okay, the way a guy ends the date could give great insights into his character. I like how it's only the guy's decision. Anything can happen at the end of it. Anything could happen. You could be waiting for a romantic embrace from him, like a hug or a kiss. But then he ends up just waving goodbye and leaving. That could make you very mad. Or maybe you want the date to end because you realize this is the guy you won't date anymore. But if he doesn't feel that way and he tries to hold your hand or hug or kiss you, How do you tell him to get away from you? Get away from me! Ah! But what if he instate in the exact way that you imagined? That'd be so nice, huh? A great way to ensure that is communicating. Communicating with the person you're on a date with. That's the truth about dating. You never know how things will turn out. But if you ask God for guidance, then believe in yourself and wait patiently if you officially asked out by a guy and they get to know him through dates, I think that things will work out great. Hey, I appreciate the sentiment of praying for guidance, but you don't just sit there and wait. If, you can ask people out. That's not sinful. That's not a sin. Also, I'm obsessed with being like, and it's up to the guy for how the date ends. It's just really up to him. Like, sometimes it's a sin. But I think that's it. Just like, if you're like, I want to kiss you at the end of the date, I'm like, I had a great time, but I don't see this going anywhere. Fucking say that. But whether he does or doesn't, I'm sure you'll learn stuff about relationships and have fun as you date him. And because you're trying to treat him with respect, and if you do break up, I think you both can still have peace with each other as you both move on. Yeah, man. Remember, determine beforehand what your boundaries are for dates. Slay! Slay! And as you're dating, if he does something you don't feel comfortable with, don't be afraid to ask him to stop and tell him no. Slay! Okay, finally, some good fucking advice. Have a plan of action for how you can get away from it if things get dangerous. This is taking a turn. Please be safe out there. And to the guys playing, to all the men in my chat, I hope my adventure gave you some insight into what some girls think about dating. And to the guys and girls playing, make sure you talk to your parents about dating. I know they can give you great advice and directions. My parents helped me out. So have fun dating, whether you're starting to date or for the first time or continue dating adventures. Thank you for playing episode 5 of my story. You can play this episode again from the main menu, or you can choose, I want to play it again because I want to see if something else happens next time. That's crazy. That is so funny. Holy shit. That is so, I cannot believe hold on. Alright, time for the tier list. Where are you? My first day RPG, jail to everyone involved. That was not an RPG. I was clickbaited. That was not my first day RPG. Because guess what? When we went on the date, we didn't actually get to do anything on the date. We just had to sit there and anything that actually happened during the date happened off screen. And I'm mad. And I'm mad about it. So, at the end of the stream, this is the stands. Dangerous Fellows is kind of baller, low-key. Hold on, let me... Literally jail Lamau. So this is how it stands. We have Dangerous Fellows and kind of baller, low-key. We have King of Spies and I Found Coworkers because that shit was boring and it was just a political thriller. No, barely any romance. And then my first day RPG, jail to everyone involved because, hey, wasn't a dating RPG. It was not a dating sim. I was clickbaited into getting propaganda. And as someone who grew up religious and is still religious, that shit was wild and crazy and weird. And also, so funny though. I was absolutely obsessed with just how much they wanted to wait between sentences to really let it soak in what they were saying. They really wanted us to simmer on it. They wanted to give us time to think between sentences. And also, I can't believe that the first date we literally didn't do anything. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit, that was so funny. Okay. My first day RPG, honestly, kind of baller though. And how bad it is, kind of baller. So fucking funny. I'm so glad we didn't do any of the other chapters because I can't imagine the absolute nothing that would have happened in those other chapters. Because the last one's the one where she goes on their first date. So what the fuck were they doing in the other 4 chapters? Jesus. Okay. Jesus, literally. Well, thank you everyone so much for hanging out and helping me find love in this hopeless place. I think I haven't found it yet, unfortunately, but I have hope. We have 6 more, maybe more. Maybe I'll find some more to go through. So I believe in us. I believe that we can find love. It's not hopeless for us. And let's not forget the frog of the week, which is I will let go of self-limiting beliefs. This is who Oriana thinks she is. She thinks she's a frog giving advice, but no, she really is just a weirdo. A misogynist freak. Alright. I'll see you guys next week for more dating sims for this week. This month of February, as we're rearing up for the for Valentine's Day. Bye, Nikki. So for this month of love, we should be attempting to find my one true love. So thank you guys for hanging out. So this will be more tier lists next week. Get excited. Okay. Bye. Let's see if I know how to stop streaming.